Could give everyone what they love to eat, all in one meal. Yeah, everyone. Oh, all that deliciousness with less deciding and more enjoying. All that dipping, all that crispiness, all in one meal. That's what I call the easy-to-please meal. So make room on the table and enjoy the 20-piece Chicken McNuggets, 4 McChicken sandwiches, and a basket of fries for only $12.99. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hello, can anybody hear me out there?
Hey, Bob's not here right now, but if he was, I'm sure he'd be reminding you
Hello, I seem to have locked myself in my dressing room.
that if you're in the market for a new or used car, truck, van, or SUV,
Little help here.
and you want the lowest possible price on that vehicle,
That's better.
you need to come see us here at the home of the low-price cars.
That was the darndest thing. All right, 3, 2, 1. Hey!
Blue ribbon set over the low price cars.
What do you mean the commercial's already over?
Care for an aging loved one? Are you concerned about them and their daily welfare? Call Peters Agency for personalized and compassionate home health and hospice care. Peters Agency is available right now. Together, you can create a caring plan for your loved one. From dressing and grooming to meals and transportation, your loved one will feel comfortable and cared for. A solution is simple and only a phone call away.
Peters Agency provides comprehensive, family-oriented health care.
With the belief that care with prayer changes things.
This community for long-term satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales is always the right turn to take on your quest for the ultimate pre-owned car. Their brand new facility on Highway 64 east of Mike's Furniture in Roland is where you can explore their awesome lineup and discover a new kind of automobile purchasing experience. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here lot with in-house financing. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. Find them online at edwardsautosalesinc.com and on Facebook, or stop by soon.
And we are live in South Tulsa Metro Christian Academy, home of the defending Class 2A state football champions, the Metro Christian Patriots. It's the third round of the Class 2A playoffs as the Vian Wolverines take on Metro Christian, a rematch of that state championship game. Hello, everyone. Justin Pettit along with my broadcast partner, Clint Smith. And Clint, man, if this game is anything like that state championship game last December, we're in for a show tonight.
Boy, we are indeed. I tell you what, according to the Daily Oklahoman, but I get Vian ranked number 1, Metro number 7. It depends on who you listen to, but they're both in the top 3 or 4 or 5 across the state, depending on Tulsa World, any of them. And yeah, it should be a matchup. I know the Wolverines been looking forward to this one for about a year now. So
yeah, but nobody, you're not going to hear probably any names that you heard from Metro Christian in that state championship game last year. They're all gone, but doesn't matter. They got another boatload of seniors to step right in, and it's the same Metro that's been here for 10 years. They're going to run the same offense. They're going to use 2 quarterbacks. They're going to use every trick play in the book. They're going to razzle-dazzle. They're going to end the round. They're going to do everything they can. That's what they're built to do. Looking at them here in pregame, not a lot of size for the Metro Christian Patriots, but that doesn't mean anything.
Oh, no, but, the one thing they are missing from last year, though, is quarterback Asher Link. He was phenomenal. He was the Tulsa World Player of the Year last year, accounted for all 6 touchdowns in that championship game, 3 rushing, 3 passing. Yep. And that's why he's playing at the next level. Yeah. Now, he's a tremendous quarterback.
I think Metro had 538 yards of offense in that game, and he accounted for about 537 of that. He was unbelievable that night. And, that game, you look back at it, you watch it, and you look, and it was literally just one play. One play was really the difference. I'll tell you what, we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back here on Mix TV Channel 19 in the Mix 105.1.
Whether it's time for your child's first eye exam or you simply need to update your prescription, there's no clearer choice than the Optometry Department at Sallisaw Health and Wellness. Dr. Austin Byram and his staff provide excellent care with a hometown touch. The Optometry Department offers a wide selection of frames and contact lenses at very affordable prices. Most vision and medical insurances are accepted. However, if you don't have insurance, they also offer a sliding pay scale based solely on your income. Sallisaw Health and Wellness Optometry. Comprehensive eye care for the entire family.
our pride, you're never just a number. You're more than a face in the crowd. When you join our pride, you become a member of our community, a community with a rich history and a vibrant future. When you join our pride, you'll get the education and the experience you need to turn your ambition into reality. Embrace your potential to get the career and the life you want. Join the pride at the University of Arkansas, Fort Smith.
And welcome back to Metro Christian Stadium as we're getting you set for the Vian Wolverines against the Metro Christian Patriots. This is your Vian T-shirt company pregame show. I want to thank the Wright family for jumping on with the Vian T-shirt company Inside Morning Sky Boutique. Go check them out there on Thornton Street in downtown Vian. Whether you're looking for Vian gear, I know they had a big Black Friday special today, so just like just about everybody else in the country. So go check them out. We appreciate Kenyatta, Amber, and the entire Wright family for jumping on board here for this Vian T-shirt pregame show. So we'll start with the Metro Christian Patriots head coach Jared McCoy, 8-2 on the season. Some key wins over Beggs, Victory Christian, and Seminole. Losses to Paris, Texas. That was the first game of the year. And to Holland Hall. I think they've won 7 games in a row. They average about 31.6 points per game. Give up around about 14. They've had 3 shutouts. 228.5 yards passing. 130.5 rushing. Their defense pretty good too. Only gives up about 86 yards rushing and 120 yards passing, where if you're a Vian, you probably want to see that reversed.
Yeah, it could be a good matchup tonight with that big rushing attack of the Wolverines.
They use 2 quarterbacks. One is a senior, Colton Cook, 1,207 yards passing, 11 touchdowns, and 7 INTs. He has 246 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns. The other is sophomore Kirk Francis, 996 yards passing, 12 touchdowns, 4 INTs, negative yardage rushing. So between those 2 young men, they're trying to recapture what Asher Link did, but as far as on the ground, it's just not there. Been this year.
Yeah, and that's where he was so deadly. You know, you could cover those receivers, you could do everything right, and then he would just improvise and, break off a 40-yard run like we saw in that championship game last year.
Yeah, on the film, they don't use quite as much 5 wide as they did. The state championship game, they were 5 wide all night long.
Oh, yeah.
They did not get out of literally every play was 5 wide. Didn't use a running back. That won't be the case tonight. They have a running back, Levi Core, 710 yards rushing and 8 touchdowns, so not a lot. They'll use 4 or 5 backs, but none of them, honestly, they want to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball first.
Sure.
3 good receivers, Junior Simpson, 424 yards and 6 touchdowns. The Jinx transfer, Malachi Penland, 32 catches for 380 yards and 5 touchdowns. And senior Cade Gibson, who you'll hear his name on, probably more on defense than offense, 307 yards and 2 touchdowns. Again, I don't remember calling any of those guys' names last year in the state championship game. The visitors tonight, but home in your hearts, that would be the Vian Wolverines. Head coach Gary Willis, 9-1 on the season, finished 5-1 in 2A5. Key wins, John Marshall, Eufaula, and of course Atoka last week. Their only loss, Cassia Hall, 7-6. We're still not exactly sure how that happened. As it was just a weird game. Is what it ended up. Diego Ramos, 93 yards last week. So they're trying to open up the passing game a little more this year, but it just hasn't happened.
Well, like you said,
they haven't had. Let me rephrase. They haven't had to use.
Well, exactly, but they've been putting it just enough on film to make teams have to respect that and have to game plan for it a little bit. And if you're the Wolverines tonight, your keys to the game, you got to make tackles because they're going to throw those quick passes out to those wide receivers. You got to make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. A broken tackle can turn into a big play real quick.
They're going to play the national anthem, so we're going to step aside and be back on Mix TV Channel 19 in the Mix 105.1.
Are you looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Sallisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, ICTC can easily be found near you. For more information, call 918-775-9119. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
Banker's hours are a thing of the past. With tools like National Bank of Salisaw's mobile app, mobile deposits, and My Card rules, you'll be banking at the speed of life. Check account balances, transfer money, deposit checks, set debit card limits, get alerts, and more. All from where you are when you want. Banking at the speed of life with National Bank of Salisaw, member FDIC.
Northeastern Health System in Salisaw realizes we all have choices in healthcare. When we are healthy, we laugh harder, we work better, and we take care of each other. So why not choose a hospital that cares for you and your community? You have choices. Choose personal, respectful, and compassionate care at Northeastern Health System in Salisaw. Your right choice for healthcare, right here at home.
Welcome back to Metro Christian Academy. It's a cool night here in South Tulsa, and it is a crowded press box that's about to get even more crowded as the Vian coaching staff makes their way into the facilities with us here. As it's going to be a fantastic football game here tonight, folks. Again, both of these schools, when you look at the records, really kind of just throw them out the door as so we're trying to get it situated here. All right, there we go. We got everybody situated here. As we, kind of throw the records out the door as these two teams meet. Again, we're trying to, folks. We're going to show you the press box whenever we get out here. We want to thank Metro for accommodating us, but
it's a beautiful facility.
Beautiful facility,
yeah.
But it is. And the guy told us, when they built this, there's a place that goes up top to a ladder, and he said we should have built a smaller ladder because this ladder takes up most
or a pull down
of the press box. So, all right, we're situated now. But anyway, going back to the game, last year, Vian, it literally came down to one play, Clint.
Oh, sure.
It was one play. I say that. Snap over the head of Elijah Wright. Vian was about to go in and score to take the lead back in that state championship game. It was like they never could really come back from that.
Yeah, well, and, there were the big plays. Really killed the Wolverines last year in that title game. There were 4 plays that went over 40 yards, all for touchdowns. So, we were talking about earlier before the national anthem, the keys to the game tonight. That's one thing you got to do. You got to make that tackle right at the line of scrimmage because with it playing against this style of offense, they're going to have those receivers out there to block. And so you got to make that tackle because a 5-yard pass can turn into a 20-yard run after the catch real quick. So you got to do that. You got to avoid the, good coverage down the field, not get sucked up, get into that repetitive throwing those short passes and then let one of those receivers sneak down the field for a big gain. If you're Vian, you got to be vigilant for that. And then offensively, you just got to play your game. If you're Vian, don't get out of your offensive mindset and just do what you do best.
Yeah, just piggybacking off that, last year you look at that state championship game and Vian did a great job of containing but they had 4 passes over 40 yards, and every one of them went for a touchdown.
Exactly.
A couple of them were, reverses and jet sweeps. So they use a lot of motion. They use a lot of window dressing, and it works. I mean, they have been successful up here in South Tulsa for a long, long time.
Well, and this offensive style, is it's perfectly suited to this Vian defense. Really aggressive pass rush and aggressive defense. And, that's how you neutralize that, is to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands as fast as you can, just, half a second and zip that ball out real quick to neutralize that. We saw Cassia Hall basically abandon their entire offensive philosophy of running the ball and run this exact same style of offense against Vian when they won that game there at Cassia Hall.
Yeah, and it was that was still just a weird game up there as the Wolverines lost to Cassia Hall. We're not exactly sure. That was just a weird game. It was one of those games that, it happened and there's not much you could do about it.
Yeah, the Wolverines were just, especially offensively, defensively they played well, but offensively they were just off of their game. I don't know, just couldn't get things going, couldn't get the run game going. So it looks like we're going to see the captains
get
ready to take the field.
Yeah, I want to thank Mr. Taylor, the athletic director here at Metro Christian. This is one of those games. Yes, we got a nice new press box, but it's one of those games. There's probably more press here than even the state championship game we were at last year. I've never seen so much press and cameras everywhere. There's literally not a place to be place to be had as far as a media member. So not too surprising. This is, there's another big game. We'll talk about those. There's some big games in our Spiro is playing 8 tonight, still in it. Gore is at home. So those are really the only area teams left, but there's some big games over on the other side of this bracket. As you see the captains out there, that's number 42 for Metro, who, of course, is not on our roster. Little change up already. And Javen Wright out there for the Wolverines. We'll try to get you the coin toss here. While we're waiting, we'll go ahead and do the legal ID for the radio. You're listening to the Mix 105.1 KXMX Muldrow, Sallisaw, Fort Smith, and, of course, watching on Mix TV Channel 19. These have been the longest coin tosses this year. I guess they're explaining more. I'm going to have to ask. I don't know if they're explaining more COVID rules or what. That's something I can think of.
That's what I would suspect, because there's a lot of new things at play this year.
Or maybe they're just, making sure everybody understands what's going on. I'm not really sure. This is a beautiful facility. We were up here about 3 years ago, and you can obviously tell, folks, brand new turf, brand new jumbotron over here, brand new press box as the coin is in the air. Vian, I think, has won the toss. Looking at Javen, it looks like you really can't tell on either one of these guys here. As we're waiting here. Again, we're in an enclosed press box, but we do have the crowd mic outside, so we will. And it is Vian received, and they've the first, so Metro is going to get the ball first to start the game.
Yeah, Vian get that defense out on the field first and kind of try to set the tone early on. I'll tell you what.
They're excited. They are excited.
They are. Vian, they had it. Played what you would expect over Atoka last week, a 46-7 victory. How about Javen Wright, though? Had 14 carries, 242 yards, and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
17 yards a carry.
At all. As, Javen he's just had a spectacular season this year. We always knew he was good, but he was maybe a little out of position at quarterback last year. Not really his natural position. He played running back and corner. But did a great job. But now at full-time running back as the Wolverines take the field. You see the flag in the air. I think the whole town of Vian is here, too. I mean, the stand, they've brought in extra stands, and it's still packed. But it's going to be a great night. They actually limited seating. I think Vian only got 500 tickets, but I think they sold all 500.
Yeah, it looks like it did. They packed it out. Wolverines always travel well.
That they do, especially, on a Thursday break and a Friday break or day after Thanksgiving, and where I don't know about y'all folks, but I ate so much yesterday. The guys are like, "Where are we going to eat today?" I'm like, I don't even care if we eat or not. I'm not. Food is the last thing. I'm different from you guys. You guys like to eat before the game. I'm eat after the game.
I figured you'd bring a turkey sandwich with you.
No, I had turkey for lunch. Obviously, I had turkey for dinner. Went home today and had turkey for lunch, so I'm turkey sandwich out. As Metro Christian is out on the field now, as we're running a little bit behind, but they had to get their I don't know what they were doing down there. Some kind of pregame ritual they were doing down there. So I think we're about ready to go here.
Yeah, Metro in their blue pants, blue jerseys. Wolverines in their road whites, white jerseys, white pants with the white helmets.
So here we go.
Vian on the ball, got it teed up. They're ready to go. Just waiting on Metro to get lined up here. Wolverines are anxious.
Yeah, we're waiting. This seems like the further we get in the playoffs, the more pomp and circumstance there is before games. Again, we've already seen some trickery with Metro changing numbers, so we know who our guys are over at Vian, so we'll do our best to keep the Metro guys. Give them their due, because I guarantee you they're going to make some plays too. There's the kick. Lackey kicks it in the air, and it's going to bounce, and it does not go out of bounds, and Metro will have to field it, and they're going to have the ball at the 13-yard line. They kicked it. They were waiting on it to go out of bounds, and it just died right there, and they had to jump on it, and by that time, Vian was already downfield, and it's poor starting position for the Patriots.
Yeah, we've seen Lackey do that a few times. He's gotten pretty good at that. Kick that ball over there and hope it just kind of dies right along the sideline. They were just waiting for it to go out of bounds so they'd get the flag, but never did do it.
So it's 1st and 10 Metro. They're going to put it at the 14-yard line. You know what they're going to do. They don't huddle, but it's not necessarily a hurry-up offense. Looks like the quarterback out there is going to be number 6. That's Colton Cook, the senior. Man in motion, it's a snap, and they're going to have a false start to start the game. So Metro a little shaky on these first 2 plays.
Little antsy. You see those really wide splits from the linemen of Metro, and you see none of them down in a 3-point stance.
No, if you've ever seen Texas Tech when Mike Leach was there, it's very similar to that offense. But again, Coach McCoy, and I don't know if the guy before him was doing it, but they've run this ever since I can remember. This is their style of offense. They perfected it, and they do a good job.
Obviously been very successful with it.
So after the penalty, it's now 1st and 15 from the 9. There's a snap. Back to pass is number 6, Colton Cook. Nothing is there. He throws it incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 15.
Yeah, couldn't handle the ball on the sideline, in and out of the hands. That Solomon Wright, big surprise there, applying pressure to the quarterback, trailing him from behind, made him get rid of that just a little bit quicker, I think, than what he wanted to. He felt that pressure coming.
Yeah, we're going to try. Again, we've got tinted windows up here too, folks. So I forgot my binoculars. I forgot everything. I forgot my rosters. I forgot my binoculars. That's what happens when I take a day off. I get a little rusty.
You got complacent, didn't you?
There you go. So 2nd and 15 from the 9. There's a snap. Cook back to pass. He's got to throw it quick. It's a screen. It's caught by Junior Simpson, but he's going to be taken down at about the 16-yard line. So he got a few, about 7, but he's short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd down. They officially put it at the 16-yard line, so 3rd and 8 for Metro.
Yeah, Nick Hughes applying pressure that time to the quarterback. Almost got to him.
Yeah, there's so many people moving. It's hard to. You almost wish the football was like orange or gray or something, so you could really see where it's at. It's hard to keep up with whenever Metro has it. Just underway, it's 3rd and 9, a man in motion. That is Levi Core. There's a snap. Cook rolls to his right. He's looking to throw it, throws it, and it's caught. It was almost knocked away by Teehee, but instead it's a completion to number 8, Breck Newman, and a first down for Metro up at the 31-yard line. So 15 yards on 3rd down. If you're Vian, you had that red right, just you're going to have to get a little closer, I think. You cannot give these guys room.
It was good coverage by Teehee, but just over the outstretched fingertips.
Yeah, he gave him 3 yards, and you cannot give these receivers any kind of room, or they're very athletic. They can jump. So it's 1st and 10 from the 31. Cook takes the snap, fakes the screen, throws a pass over the middle. It's caught. It is caught by number 1, Malachi Penland. It's another first down for Metro.
Yeah, caught over the middle that time. That was good coverage that time, but just a great route and a good throw. Zipped it in there. You'll notice Javen Wright playing some defense tonight for the Wolverines, something we've not seen as much of this year as we did last year. But with this passing game, you're going to see Javen out there. They need his speed.
Yeah, 10:45 and counting here in the first. We're scoreless. First drive for Metro. Picked up their second first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 41 now. Colton Cook. There's a snap. It's a give to Core. Now it's a give another pass to Larry Edwards on the end around. He's got plenty of room. He's across midfield, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 44-yard line. So give him 12 yards. They're going to give him 14 yards and a first down.
Yeah, just a good, very well executed play there that time.
That's one way you take number 7 out of the game is just quick passes, quick moves,
and a lot of misdirection.
And Solomon, he's fast, but he's not that fast. Nobody is. And that's exactly what they did last year. Took 7 and 70 out of the game, and they're trying to do that right now. 5 wide, snap. Cook is in trouble. He's going to have to take off running. He's got plenty of room. He's across the 30 down to the 20-yard line, 22 yards, and another first down as Vian was left the middle of the field wide open. Nobody was there.
Yeah, great run that time. Good physical, tough runs. Can put the ball right at the 20-yard line.
A little bit of over pursuit there by Vian. They actually got some, that was going to be a longer route, so they had some room to get in, and the quarterback wisely just took off. So 9:42 and counting here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 Metro from the 20-yard line. The Vian 20, they've moved it all the way from the 14-yard line, which is where they started at. 5 wide receivers. Cook takes the snap, throws it quickly. It's caught by Penland, gets a good block. He's going to get down to the 11-yard line. It's going to be close to another first down.
Yeah, he picked up a great block that time from Breck, the wide receiver.
Well, I'll tell you what, Vian, Nick Hughes just blew his guy up. But again, when they get the ball and he throws it. I mean, you're talking half a second.
Yeah,
and it's just not enough time for Vian to get anything.
It's a perfect scheme to.
It is perfect
to negate that pass rush.
That's exactly what it is, Clint. So 2nd and 1 from the 11, still 5 wide receivers. And now we're going to have either off, think we might get Vian offsides, and we do, so it'll be a first down Metro. Yeah, we were talking about that. This is the perfect offense to just disrupt this Vian strong point, which is their defensive line. Now it's 1st and goal from the 6. 8:50 left here in the first quarter. It's the opening drive as the clock begins to run. 1st and goal from the 6, Metro. And they're in that same formation they were in all last year. 5 receivers. Colton Cook, the only guy back there. There's a snap. It's a fake. Looking to throw. Throws into the end zone. It's over the head. Intended for number 8, Breck Nauman.
Yeah, he threw the fade route to the corner of the end zone, but a little too much on it. He had Nick Hughes applying some pressure that time.
Yeah, this would be one of the areas where if you're Vian, you might be able to get some defensive pressure because you're looking at, you can't really throw a lot of screens and whatnot.
Sure, you're only defending about 7 or 8 yards, about 17 yards here, instead of the whole field. So you can maybe dial up a little more pressure.
Clock is stopped. 8:33 left here in the first quarter. We're scoreless. Metro on their first drive. 2nd and goal from the Vian 6. There's a snap. Cook going to throw a quick screen, and it's going to be incomplete. Might have been a hold out there on Isaiah Teehee, too. It's not called. Nevertheless, the ball hits the ground. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, Solomon Wright back there quick in the backfield that time, affecting that throw.
Yeah, I think that was one of the Vian secondary players saw that one all the way, had it read. So even if he would have caught it, I'm not sure that he would have got anything in it. So it's 3rd and goal from the 6. Clock is stopped with 8:30 to go in the first quarter. As, again, Metro runs a no-huddle, but it's not a hurry-up. It is not a hurry-up at all. As Colton Cook has 5 receivers. He's the only guy back there. He's waiting on the snap. He has it. Drops back. Throws a pass to the back of the end zone, and it's knocked away by Javen Wright. It was almost intercepted. Actually, that was Diego Ramos.
Okay, yeah, that was Ramos back there. Great job.
Solomon Wright applying the pressure. He was all over the quarterback. So what do you do here if you're Metro? This is kind of no man's land. You definitely want to get 7. If you miss it, if you don't get it, then you got Vian backed up, but that necessarily doesn't mean anything. Clock is stopped with 8:26. It's 4th and goal from the Vian 6-yard line. Wouldn't surprise me if Coach McCoy called a timeout here to think about it.
Yeah, the play clock already down to 10 seconds.
I bet that's what he's going to do. Nope, they're turning around. They're going to get in their formation. 5 seconds on the play clock. Cook puts a man in motion. It's going to be a fake. He's going to look to throw. Solomon steals it outright. Now they throw it at the very last second, and he's going to score. Malachi Penland. Solomon had the man covered out there, but nice job by the Metro quarterback to act like he was going to take off running. There's a flag on the play. There is a flag on the play, though. I think they're going to get a hold on Metro.
I think so, too. I saw it out there on the edge. Wasn't sure that they were going to throw it.
This Big Solomon, man, he read that the whole way. Oh, they're going to have illegal formation.
Yeah, they had 4 receivers all grouped up over here on the right side, just all stacked up on top of each other. I think maybe the end man on the line wasn't up on the line of scrimmage.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it, but
it's hard to tell from this angle, but they were all just clustered in a formation, piled up on top of each other at the end of the line.
You see it, though. If you're watching it, you see it. They are moving guys in motion. They're razzle-dazzle, as I like to call it. Clock is stopped, 8:17. It's now 4th and goal from the 11. Metro, they're going to go for it. Colton Cook, the senior, they'll use another quarterback. That would be Kirk Francis. We'll probably see him too. But 8 seconds on the play clock. They're going to go hurry to the line. Cook puts a man in motion. And now we're going to have a false start against Metro.
I think they may have got the timeout.
Oh, no, they call it a timeout. Metro does get the timeout. So, 8:17 to go in the first. We'll take a quick break and be back on Mix TV Channel 19.
COVID-19 pandemic changed a lot of lives. At Carl Albert State College, we want to help you choose the change in your life. 2 campuses, online classes, over 30 degree and certificate programs. the options and flexibility you need. Give us a call or go online. Your success is our mission, and we would be honored to help you choose your change.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
And welcome back. It's 4th and goal for Metro from the 11. Cook throws a pass in the end zone. He's got a man, and he just overthrows him. He was wide open. That was Brock Newman, but it's incomplete, and Vian will take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, again, you had Nick Hughes and Solomon Wright applying pressure. Made him get rid of that ball a little quick. So the Wolverines will take over deep in their own territory.
8:12 left here in the first quarter. That was a long drive by Metro, but no points. So the Vian defense bends but does not break. So Ramos is going to come out at quarterback. It's going to be a pistol set. Javen Wright is the running back. There's a snap. It's a gift to Javen. Oh, the ball's on the ground. It's on the ground. I think Metro has it. We'll see. No, they're going to say Vian got it back.
Yeah, the referee is signaling 2nd down. So averted disaster there. My goodness.
Yeah, Javen went one way and Diego went the other, and the ball fell on the ground, but they get it back. So 2nd down. See where they put it at. They're going to put it at the 5-yard line. 2nd down. And they didn't lose much on there. Yeah, they did. So they're going to 2nd down and 18 now from the 5 for the Wolverines, deep in their own territory. Now we're going to go with a Maryland I formation. Ramos takes the snap. It's a pitch to Javen. Javen cuts back across field, hops one guy, and gets nothing. Nothing there. It's going to be 3rd and long for the Wolverines.
Yeah, good tackle there. On time by Seth McCoy of the Patriots.
Yeah, so 3rd down and long.
Boy, Wright, he had a good running lane when he saw that and made the cut back across the field, but good job of staying home there by the Metro defender.
7 minutes left on the game clock. 3rd down. Ryan, not many plays in the playbook for anybody for 3rd and 17 from their own 6-yard line. It's going to be a shotgun set. Zaven Lackey is the running back. 5 seconds on the play clock. Ramos takes the snap, drops back. He's going to have to throw a screen, and it's almost intercepted. It is. Oh, it hit the ground. Wow. I mean, Metro read that out. That had no chance. He almost got sacked in the end zone, and then it hits the ground.
So that's going to bring up 4th and 17 here for the Wolverines. Going to be punting from their own end zone.
Yeah, not exactly what you want. Big Solomon, we saw him out there punting in the pregame, and he was hitting some bombs. He needs one here. There's a snap. Solomon puts his left foot into it. It's a high kick. Not much on it. It's going to bounce, and it will rest at the Vian 41-yard line. So Metro will have great field position. 1st and 10 from the Vian 41.
Yeah, pretty good punt by Solomon. Got a nice friendly roll.
Yeah.
So,
but still, they had it 1st and goal from the 6, so you got to have to make them try to do something else here.
Yeah, let's see what adjustments the Wolverines make after seeing that first series. You know, as that series went on, we saw Solomon and Nick Hughes kind of getting geared up a little bit better, getting some better pressure on the quarterback. They're both lined up there over the center. Solomon quick into the backfield.
Yeah, they're looking for a screen. They get it to number 1, Malachi Penland, and he gets a few yards to the 40 or 36-yard line. So actually by about 6 yards, it's going to be second and 6. He got 4. So 2nd and 6 for Metro. As you're right, Big Solomon was bearing down on the quarterback, who is another quarterback out there now. They got number 12, Kirk Francis, second quarterback.
He's the one of the 2 that will usually throw the ball longer down the field.
Right. He's the one that usually doesn't have much the mobility either. Oh, the ball is on the ground. He fumbled the snap. Now he's going to throw it at the last second. He's got a man wide open for a touchdown. 37 yards. Metro Christian on a busted play. Oh, man.
Yeah, good awareness by the quarterback of picking up the loose ball and getting his wits back about him and finding his open receiver down the field. That was number 2, Larry Edwards.
Yeah, that 5 receiver set, they didn't stop their routes, and unfortunately a couple of the Vian players saw the fumble and came running towards it, and that left the guy wide open. So 6:12 left here in the first. Metro 6, Vian nothing. Here comes the extra point. That's number 13, Blake Moore. He'll attempt the extra point. Now we're going to have a
flag on the field.
Flag on the play. I have offsides against Vian, which is declined. So we'll try this again.
Yes, Metro already in position to kick the extra point, so they decline it.
Yeah, Vian in uncharted territory here, trailing already. There's a snap. Well, nope. There it goes. There's the snap. Kick is up, and it's good. 6:12 left in the first. It's Metro 7, Vian nothing. We're back on the Mix 105.1.
Show your hometown pride with a School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
Well, it was a busted play for the Metro Christian Patriots, but they turned it into 7 points, and they lead 7-0. 6:12 left here in the first quarter. As they're set to kick off. Back deep to receive. Joe Glass for Vian. The kick is going to be short. It's going to be fielded at the 31-yard line by number 44, Dakota Sanchez. Dakota will get to about the 39, will depend on the spots on the far side of the field, but nevertheless it'll be 1st and 10. Wolverines much better starting position than their first drive.
Yes, decent starting field position for the Wolverines. Let's see if they kind of settle down here a little bit, start running their offense.
6:05 left as Ramos brings in the play.
Yeah, it's hard to get your offense going when you're backed up on your own 10-yard line here, so let's see if this kind of...
The first play was a fumble, too. So, pistol set. Ramos gives it to Javen Wright. Javen will cut inside. Now he fumbled the ball.
Zaven Lackey picked it up.
Zaven picked it up, but it's another big loss for Vian. They're going to put this one back at the 34, so a 5-yard loss. Yeah, I was watching Javen. It looked like it was an option play, and I don't know what happened there.
Wow.
So
Zaven Lackey in the right place at the right time, picked up the loose ball and went right to him.
34-yard line, so that's 2 fumbles Vian has had, and both of them went right to him. So 2nd and 16 now. Ramos and Wright, they're gonna have to figure it out here. They've had 2 really bad plays. Ramos takes the snap, drops back, throws a pass over the middle, and no one's there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, intended for Joe Glass, but miscommunication there, I think. Glass cut his route off a little shorter, was expecting the ball, but I think Ramos was expecting him to proceed with his route. So,
yeah, Metro's sending the house every play. That's what they do. They blitz just about every play, and again, that's what opens up the passing game. So Vian's going to have to complete some passes here, maybe knock that defense down back a little bit. So 3rd and 16 now from the 34. Ramos by himself takes the snap, drops back, throws a long pass here. Retzlaff hauls it. It's incomplete.
In and out of the hand.
He had it, but dropped it. Well, he didn't drop it. As he hit the ground, it came out of his hand. So good defense out there by Tad Campbell.
Yeah, he had to kind of turn and twist to get to that ball and in an awkward position, but couldn't, as they say, survive the ground.
Yeah. So the clock has stopped. 5:12 left in the first. It's 4th and 16 from the 34, and Vian will have to punt once again. Solomon back there to do that. It's been a mess on offense for Vian so far. There's a snap. Solomon puts his foot into it. Nice kick. Nice kick. It's going to bounce at the 35 and keep bouncing, and will fall at the 33-yard line. So that's where Metro will take over, 1st and 10 on their 3rd possession already.
Yeah, just 7 minutes into this game here, starting their 3rd possession. Let's see if the Wolverines can settle down a little bit here. They kind of been shaking a little bit here early in the game, unable to get their offense going. Let's see if they can kind of settle down.
Yeah, they're going to have to cover these 5 receivers. Again, no running backs. There's a snap. It's going to be a quick throw. Francis, the ball's going to be fumbled. Is it fumbled, or they're going to say incomplete?
They're going to say incomplete.
They're going to say incomplete. It was a hard hit out there.
That was. Deshaun Mays timed it just perfect, got there right when the ball got there, made the hit on the sideline, and separated the receiver from the ball. Deshaun Mays, we've not seen him play a lot of defense as well, but they've got him in there for his speed.
Yep, clock has stopped, 4:58. Again, no huddle for Metro, but it's not a hurry up. But you got to watch it, though, because they can hurry up. Just a well-oiled offensive machine up here for the Patriots. 2nd and 10 from the 33. Francis is the quarterback, takes the snap, drops straight back, looks to his left, throws a long pass downfield, has a man, but he overshoots him. That was Junior Simpson. It's going to be 3rd down.
Boy, again, I tell you what, he had Zayvon Lackey and Solomon Wright. Solomon hit him right between the numbers as he threw the ball, and he couldn't really step into it and get it accurate throw down the field.
It's kind of what you do. So, I mean, whenever you at least got to make him feel it a little bit.
Oh, yeah, Solomon made him feel that one. He put him right on his back, put that face mask right between his numbers.
4:52 left in the first. It's 7-0 Metro. They're looking at a 3rd and 10 from their own 33-yard line as Coach McCoy signals in the play. They will hurry up to the line. 5 wide receivers, same set. Penland's in motion. There's the snap. It's a fake. Oh, the ball's on the ground. They actually did hand it off to him. He fumbles it. Back at the 29, he falls on it. So that's about the 3rd fumble tonight between the two teams. And all 3 fumbles have been recovered by the offense.
Yeah, so that's going to bring up a 4th and long for the Patriots. They're going to be punting the ball from back about their own 12-yard line.
Everything they do is just wide open. Even look at this punt formation.
Yeah,
they are just
crazy.
Spread out. We'll see. Joe Glass, I believe, who's returned at least 3 punts for touchdown, back to receive this one. Now they move a guy. Now they got a guy turned sideways. There's a snap. Ball is going to be in the air. It's wobbly, and it's going to bounce at the 40, and it's going to come back toward the Vian side of the field. So 41-yard line. 4:01 left here in the first quarter.
Yeah, best position of the night so far for the Wolverines. Good defensive series there that time by Vian. Let's see if that translates into getting something going with their offense. They got to get some positive yardage on 1st down. They've had bad plays. They've had fumbles. They've had things on 1st down that's just set them behind the chains. And then, you know, this offense isn't built for that type of scenario.
No, it's not.
I wonder if maybe we'll see some Lackey just kind of pound the ball with him a little bit, maybe try to soften that defense up a little bit.
We'll see. There's a snap. Ramos drops straight back. Does the pass over the middle. Has a gun just over the hands of Zayvon Lackey. I mean, he missed him by 2 inches.
Yeah, he outran both of his defenders in coverage, but just over the outstretched hands.
Yeah, he was lined up as the H-back. He went untouched up the middle, and then there was a flag on the play, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
It is going to be against the Wolverines. Be a hold against the Wolverines.
So that'll back them up 10. So, again, that's another first play on the drive that's negative.
Yeah, and it's just hard to recover from that when you set yourself back at, first and 15, first and 20.
You think back to that state championship game, it was about the end of the second quarter before Vian finally got
really
going.
Was.
It took them, I think they were behind 14-0 before they finally got going. And hopefully that's not the case here tonight. They need to get this offense going. 3 receivers, we hardly ever see this out of Vian. Ramos takes the snap, drops back, throws a pass. It's complete to Retzloff, and Retzloff's going to get to about the 32, so not much there,
No,
maybe
not
3.
Much. Not much. He was wide open when he caught the ball, but really quick defense, very fast pursuit, right on top of him quickly.
Yeah, they tackle well, too. They don't miss many tackles, so got to do a good job of making a man. If you can make a man miss, though, you might have some opportunity.
Oh, yeah. 2nd and 18.
I'm going to go with the shotgun set. 2 receivers, 1 to each side, H-back and a running back. There's a snap. Ramos is in all kinds of trouble. He is going to get, he makes his way out of it. Now he's going to take off running. He's going to get up to the 39-yard line. So he got 7, made something out of nothing. It's still 3rd and long.
Yeah, picked up some really good blocks to enable that, to make something out of that play. So
yeah, they're going to put him at the 34, sorry. So it's going to be still going to be 3rd and about 15.
3rd and very long. See what they dial up here, bringing in Isaiah Teehee.
Under 3, 2.5 actually left here in the first quarter, yeah. Ramos and Wright, quarterback and running back. Ramos has it, drops straight back, goes a pass, has Retzloff, but he's going to have to get one guy to miss and gets 2, and he gets up to about the 45, and he's well short of the first down.
Yeah, good play by Retzloff. Like you said, shook that first defender, picked up some more yardage, but those receivers are kind of playing off a little bit, those Metro receivers. They'll give them a few yards, but usually sure tackling, though.
So 4th and 6 now. Vian will have to punt for the 3rd time tonight. Nick Solomon going to get the leg work out in.
Yeah, he's
Metro going to send, looks like Larry Edwards is going to go back deep. Solomon, high snap, able to bring it down. He's got plenty of time. Now he kicks it. Nice play. Edwards lets it bounce, and it takes a Metro kickback to about the 27-yard line. So everything going the Patriots' way so far.
Yeah, good heads-up play by Solomon that time, though. He saw there was no rush to block that kick, so he just took a little time, let his coverage get down the field, and then kicked it right down there where they could down it.
I wonder one of these times if Coach Willis isn't going to go, you know what, if they do that, just take off.
Go. Yeah. Maybe not at 4th and 14, though.
No, if it was 4th and about 3, you might think about it. So 1st and 10 Metros, 2:14 left here in the first quarter. I want to thank Auto Finders for sponsoring our scoreboard tonight. Check them out in Roland. 5 receivers, a man in motion. I believe that's Penland. He's going to have a time to throw it, and they're finally going to get to him, and now he's going to throw it. That's going to be, they're going to say it was intentional grounding, but he threw it at the feet of Breck Nauman as the good luck continues for Metro.
Yeah, he had a receiver. He just threw it up, trying to get rid of it, but just so happened to have a receiver right there. I tell you what, that was Marcus Butler back there. Almost took him down. Got out of his grasp, and the rest of that Vian defense in front and back there. Tell you what, the Vian, this last couple of possessions, they've really cranked up the pass rush. These guys getting back there. They're moving Solomon all over the field, moving Nick Hughes around to various places.
Yeah, they settled down. You're right. And I think if the offense settled down, it'd be good. 2nd and 10 from the 28, 2:05 left in the first. 5 receivers. The quarterback is Kirk Francis. Takes the snap, drops, has plenty of time, looks, throws downfield, and it is over the head. Intended for Levi Corer, the running back usually, but good coverage out there by Deshaun Mays.
Yeah, great coverage down the field by Mays. Nowhere to safely put that ball.
So 3rd and 10, so Vian one more time. They get a good stop here. They're kind of flipping the field. Every possession, they're getting 4 or 5, 10 more yards, and that's what you need to do is play good field position.
Not seeing Nick Hughes on the field this defensive possession. Looks like Dylan Sanders
may have taken out looks like they may have taken out one of the linemen for a linebacker or so. There's a snap. Back to throw it. He throws it over the middle, and it's off the hands of Malachi Penland and almost intercepted by Vian, but it hits the ground incomplete as Metro having less and less time to throw the ball.
Exactly. Solomon back there again, along with Dakota Sanchez. I'll tell you what, Sanchez played a tremendous game last week. We called his name about 20 times. I think he was the runner-up for the McDonald's player of the game, and he's really turning up the heat here as of late.
Chandler and Marlowe tied at 7. We'll keep an eye on that game because the winner of this one gets the winner of that one. Metro looking to punt here. There's a snap. Oh, it's a high snap. It's brought down. It's almost blocked, but he gets it off, and it's another booming kick. And look at this roll, Clint. It got 20 yards a roll. It's still going down to the 25-yard line.
He got the good artificial turf roll on that one for sure. Teehee looked like he could have blocked it, but I think he wisely held up so as to not get the roughing the kicker, which we've seen Teehee get. We saw him get close. I think did he actually block one last week?
He tipped one.
That's right. But he was close every time last week. So
heads up play for him too to hold up there.
Yeah, good play because instinct. Boy, you just want to go get it. But good heads up call.
1:44 left here in the first quarter. It's 7-0 Metro. Vian with their 4th possession of the first quarter. They haven't got much of anything yet on offense. They go to a pistol set. Zaven Lackey's the running back. There's the give. They're like, oh no, it's Javen, and Javen will keep it, and not much there.
Yeah, faked it to 24 there, but
faked it to Lackey, but Metro didn't bite.
Well, I'd like to see him just start maybe pounding that ball with the Lackey a little bit, get this offensive line kind of into what they like doing, just 3 yards in the cloud of dust.
Yeah, Nick is out there on offense, so that's good. That's good. Anytime you see him off the field, you get worried because he plays every play.
He never leaves the field.
2nd and 11. They're going to say he lost a yard. So Vian, again, another negative play on first down. Under center. There's a snap. It's a give to Javen. And Javen has room finally, but Metro closes so quickly. He gets to about the 26, so 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd and long.
Boy, sure tackling by that Metro defense.
They're not big, they're fast, and they tackle.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to tell you.
Just a very well-coached team.
So under a minute now, Vian will have to snap it one more time. This is their most reasonable 3rd down of the night. 3rd and 8 from the 27. As the Wolverines just continue to chip away. Need a big play here. Need a big play to get this offense excited. Ramos with 2 running backs in the backfield. Takes the snap, drops back, throws a pass. Oh, the miscommunication big time there as it goes incomplete. As he was going deep and the receiver broke his route off.
Yeah, broke it off to the outside. Luckily, that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, it was almost. Larry Edwards out there on coverage, so clock is stopped with 22 seconds, and Vian will have to punt for the 4th time tonight. There's not much happening.
No, so we're going to see Solomon back at about his own 15 to punt the ball.
We'll see here. Right. Waiting on the snap. Has it. This time Metro brings the heat. Solomon's kick is straight up in the air, and it's fair caught by Edwards just across midfield. So Metro will have it 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line.
Yeah, just 16 seconds left to go here in this first quarter.
Patriots kind of have what momentum there is out there. They have it.
They do indeed. The Vian defense, though, is
their anchor.
They're coming around.
They're definitely starting to come around the offense. They could stop fiddling around on first down. They'll be all right.
Yeah, you can't set yourself back behind the chains on that first down.
So Metro will stay in the 5-wide set. They have the other quarterback now. Colton Cook, the senior, is back out there. 5 receivers. 2 up top, 3 to the near side. I don't think they got the play off. They're going to give it to him. It's going to be a screen, and it is caught. Perfect screen by Core, and he's got all kinds of room. 30, 20, 10. He'll score 52 yards. I don't see any flags.
Yeah, just a perfectly executed screen pass.
4 seconds left to go here in the first. It's 13-0 Metro as Vian needs to turn the pillow over or something because it is nothing but bad luck right now. Again, they blitzed, and it's like Metro knew they were going to blitz. Threw a screen pass right into it, and
perfect.
he was wide open. It was one of those Bobby Petrino plays. The guy was cutting across the middle wide open. So 52 yards and a touchdown by Levi Core. It's 13-0 Metro, extra point pending. Waiting on it. There's the snap. Slap is down. Kick is up, and it is no good. So 4 seconds left in the first quarter. It's Metro 13, Vian nothing. We're back on the Mix 105.1.
Hog Creek Salvage and Towing have been serving the area since 1976. Our family serving your family with reclaimed and aftermarket auto parts, metal recycling, and towing. If we don't have the parts you need in stock, we can order them for you. We have the latest model equipment operated by highly trained personnel to protect your vehicles. Full line of tow trucks, including rollbacks and semi-wreckers. There's no towing or recovery job our crew can't handle. Call Hog Creek Salvage and Towing in Sallisaw or Boss Hog Towing in Vian.
Buying or selling, residential or commercial, a smart, responsive agent makes the difference in your real estate experience. Greenleaf Properties in Sallisaw offers the ultimate in service, friendliness, and professionalism. Contact them today and begin your positive, pleasant experience in buying or selling property. Whether it's a house in town or a home on the range, a storefront or lakefront, come home to Greenleaf Properties. Learn more at greenleafprop.com.
We're back just in time for the kickoff, which goes out of bounds, and so Vian will have it at the 35-yard line with 4 seconds left here in the first quarter. I think Locke was saying Vian's biggest play tonight has been 3 yards.
Wow. Yeah, and the way this offense is set up, you got to get that first down. Once you get that first down, then you get some momentum going and you get things going your way. But this offense just not built for 1st and 15, 1st and 20, and so on.
Yeah, they've had a fumble, a hold, and a fumble on first down on the first 4 drives.
Again, I almost think they're just trying to be too fancy. I think you just gotta do what you do. Pound the ball in there a little bit and then change of pace with Wright.
Yeah, it looks like Javen's going to be the quarterback here. By himself, he'll have an H-back in Lackey. There's the snap. Javen fakes one way, goes this way, and nothing there. Nothing on the play, and that's going to be the last play of the first quarter. So after 1, it's Metro 13, Vian nothing. We're back on the Mix 105.1.
Just as important in 1959 when this beauty rolled off the assembly line. The Armstrong app lets you look at all your accounts, even accounts from other banks. If you see something that looks suspicious, you can shut off your debit card. If we see something suspicious, we'll send you a text. You can still visit the bank or make a deposit in person, but the Armstrong app lets you make a deposit from anywhere and use that money in minutes. Armstrong Bank. Safe, secure, and pretty darn cool.
It's time to fall into savings with Auto Finders. They have vehicles for every personality and occasion in stock and ready for you. They've got cars, trucks, SUVs, and more to fit any budget. Auto Finders is proud to be family owned and operated. This means they make the deals that other big dealerships just can't. Fall into a new ride. Fall into a great deal. Visit AutoFindersOK.com. Fall into Auto Finders and Power Sports. Your search ends here.
Well, it was not a good first quarter for the Vian Wolverines, who trail 13-0. They have it 2nd and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Ramos back in at quarterback. So they are trying to find anything here. Put Javen in motion. There's a snap. They fake it to Javen. Throws a pass. Has a man wide open. It's Retzloff. He's going to get and he fumbled it. They fumbled it.
He got back on it, I think, though.
I think he did. I don't know who got it. I'm so far up where I can't see. I don't know who got it back.
The official down there digging into the pile to sort it out. Metro saying they have it. Vian saying they have it. It looked to me like Retzloff got up and got back on it.
I don't know who has it, but we'll know here in just a second. Timeout on the field, and it's going to be Metro football.
Oh, my goodness.
Whip.
Joe Glass down there on the bottom of the pile fighting for it. Mercy.
Well, they finally get a positive play, and then it's fumbled. So that's just kind of the night it's been for Vian so far here to the first quarter and 23 seconds.
Yeah, if you're the Wolverines, you just got to try to weather the storm here and, just keep doing what you do, and eventually things will start going your way.
You would hope so, because, everything is, even down to the punts going the right way, has gone Metro's way. But, they always say in playoff football, when you play on the road, you're down 7-0 when you show up.
Oh, sure.
I think Vian was down about 20-0 before they showed. This is unbelievable. So 1st and 10 Metro, 5 receivers. There's the snap. Dropping back and now breaking free. Has a man downfield. They throw it, and it is caught through 3 Wolverines. Junior Simpson brings it in, and it's 1st and 10 all the way down at the 30-yard line.
Wow, threw that ball into triple coverage and dropped it right on the money.
You can't get any better than that. You cannot get any better than that throw. So now 1st and 10 at the Vian 30-yard line. Metro just having their way with them right now. And they really haven't even gotten the flow yet.
No,
Vian's going to have to take a timeout.
Yeah, they're going to burn a timeout here and get things sorted out.
We will take it with them and be back on the Mix 105.1.
Hello, can anybody hear me out there?
Hey, Bob's not here right now, but if he was, I'm sure he'd be reminding you.
Hello, I seem to have locked myself in my dressing room.
That if you're in the market for a new or used car, truck, van, or SUV,
little help here,
and you want the lowest possible price on that vehicle,
that's better.
you need to come see us here at the home of the low price cars.
That was the darndest thing. All right, 3, 2, 1. Hey!
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw, home of the low price cars.
What do you mean the commercial's already over?
And we're back here in South Tulsa where it's all Metro right now, 13-0, and they have it 1st and 10 from the Vian 30-yard line. One quarterback, Cook, has 93 yards passing. The other quarterback, Francis, has 89 yards passing, and they both hit on some big plays. And if you're the Wolverines, Clint, I don't know what you do.
No, like I said, I think you just got to keep hanging in there and try to take these punches and come back.
They're getting so close. It was just like last year. They get their hands on the quarterback and he throws it. And even that one, he threw it. It should have been an intentional grounding, but he throws it up in the air and it lands right at the feet of a receiver.
Yeah, I think you just got to keep plugging away. And all it takes is just one play to turn things around real quick.
The quarterback is Colton Cook. He takes the snap. He's going to fake it. He's in all kinds of trouble, and Vian's finally going to get to him, but there's a flag. I think they're going to face mask.
I think you're right. That was Marcus Butler back there, Solomon back there, Dylan Sanders.
Yeah, they sacked him back at the 40-yard line, but I saw it look like maybe a face mask penalty.
I think you're right. We get the call from the referee.
Personal foul, face mask against Vian. So
it'll be from the spot.
My goodness.
Which it was a 10-yard loss on the play. So it'll be from the spot.
Where they mark it off at.
So it'll end up being about a 5-yard gain is what it looks like when it all is said and done.
Nope.
About a 7.
7-yard gain. So it's going to be 1st and 3 now instead of 1st and 10 from the Vian 23-yard line.
Wolverines definitely getting some pressure, though.
Yes, they are, but
getting things dialed up.
But what Metro does, they put that man in motion and they snap the ball, and he's right in front. So he kind of distorts the vision and it almost acts like another blocker, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, they've got this thing figured out. There's a snap. Dropping back. Francis throws it at the last second. Has a man wide open, and it's knocked away, and they're going to call interference.
Yeah, Mays got over there just right, but he never got his head back around to look at that ball. And, if you're not playing the ball, you're going to draw that flag just about every time.
So it's going to be a 1st down Metro after yet another big penalty. The good thing is, if he wouldn't have done that, it would have been a touchdown. So he was wide open. So let's see where they put this one at now. I'm going to put it all the way down to the.
Put it at the 10? About the 11-yard line or so. He marked it to the 10 and then came back a little bit.
So 1st and 10 from the 11 Metro as they have all the momentum, all the ball of wax, the yarn. They got it all right now. 5 receivers. Francis, the quarterback. Vian needs a big play here. Put a man in motion. That's Core. Takes the snap. They're looking for a screen. Throws it. Oh, man, wide open. Number 1, Malachi Penland. Easy touchdown. 12 yards. Nothing but net.
Yeah. It's a clinic on how to run those passes, for sure. Just drew the defenders into the backfield, threw it over their head. That's how you do it.
Makes it 19-0. I think they're just going to go for the 1 extra point here. Gore trailing Fairland 8-0 right now. And Spiral was behind the 8 there too, so none of our area teams doing real good right now. On for the extra point. Can't see the number. I think that's Caden Combs. There it is. There's the snap. Kick is up. It's on the way, and it is good. 10:46 left in the second. All Metro, 20-0. We're back on Mix TV Channel 19.
This community for long-term satisfaction. Edwards Auto Sales is always the right turn to take on your quest for the ultimate pre-owned car. Their brand new facility on Highway 64 east of Mike's Furniture in Roland is where you can explore their awesome lineup and discover a new kind of automobile purchasing experience. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here lot with in-house financing. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. Find them online at edwardsautosalesinc.com and on Facebook, or stop by soon.
Like your world is falling apart when you lose someone you love. Since 1907, Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Salisaw has been helping families hold things together and take care of the million things that must be done during these difficult times. When you are overwhelmed by loss and don't know what to do, make a single phone call to the ones who do. Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home and Cremation Service. A century of service, a lifetime of trust.
And we're back here at Metro as the Patriots use the hurry-up offense on the kickoff, kick it out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and 10 Wolverines at their own 35. But
yeah, again,
they need some. They need anything. They need a first down. They haven't gotten the first down yet.
Again, decent field position, but like I said, you got to pick up that first down.
Need the first down, and you got to give it to Metro though, Clint. They had a game plan and they have executed it perfectly.
Mm-hmm. And we said it earlier, but just a really, really well coached team.
Now we have they're going to make them re-kick it.
They are. Okay, so they're going to back him up a little bit and make him re-kick it.
Vian saying, you know what, let's try anything now. Let's try anything to get some good vibes.
They got Lackey back deep to return.
We got Big Solomon out there as well, so we'll see.
So they're going to put it back and see, they're going to
now they got to switch out footballs.
Swap out and get the kicking ball back on the field. Because every team has a kicking ball. Usually it's an older, more worn ball that the kickers like a little bit, so they use it just for kicking.
It's number 83, Caden Combs. He'll do the kicking.
So they're going to kick it from their own 35 now.
Here we go. Here's the kick, and this time they're going to kick it right down the middle, and Zaven Lackey will have a chance with it. Across the 30, 35, and trips on the turf monster. Now he's still going. He's at the 40, 45, 50, turns on the Jets, 40, 30, out of bounds finally at the 20-yard line.
No flags on the play.
No flags. Finally, a positive play. They're going to put it at the 22-yard line.
Wow, what a call there by the Vian coaching staff to go ahead and decline that penalty. A lot of teams would have just took the better starting field position, but made them re-kick it and made them pay for it.
I think we're going to change spots. I got to go. I can't see. This glass is tinted, and I can't see through it, guys. I'm going to be honest with you.
It's tough.
It's tough to see. I'm thinking guys are down when they're not, so I think we're going to move up top at halftime. That's all right with y'all. Little inside information over the airways there. You guys got some insight. 1st and 10, Wolverines from the 22. Ramos puts a man in motion. Now he's the H-back. Drops back. Has time. Throws over the middle. And it's going to be over the head of Retzlaff. They're looking for a flag, and the refs don't throw it.
Yeah, he kind of got his route cut off, but not going to get the flag.
if you're Metro, I don't know who the officiating crews, I think the OSSAA assigns them.
They do.
And the reason I say that is a lot of times you'll know the officiating crew. So if you've used them before, you know, hey, they're not going to call that, or they're going to call that close.
Yeah,
so
you know their tendencies.
Yeah,
a
so
bit.
heads up for Metro. Hey, if they're going to let them play like that, take advantage of it. 2nd and 10 now. Ramos, quick throw, has Javen right over his head, incomplete. So Vian's looking at 3rd down again. 3rd and 10. They still haven't had a first down tonight.
Man, they just got to get that running game going. I mean, that's your.
I understand. And look, I'm not a head coach. I don't know anything about it, but I do know that Vian can run the ball better than anybody I've ever seen as far as in a 2A school. And I don't know.
I mean, that's your identity. Yeah, that's your identity.
But again, if there's one weakness in the iron that is Metro, it is their pass defense.
Sure.
So I get it.
Well, and they probably wouldn't be here if you and I were coaching the team. I'm sure they wouldn't have been this far.
Absolutely not. They would not be. 4 seconds on the play clock. Ramos steps up, takes the snap. It's going to be it was a busted play. And actually it's Javen and nothing there. It was another busted play. He was wanting to go one way, and the running back wanted to go another, and they met in the middle, and it was nothing good.
Yeah, just, again, sure tackling by that Metro defense. So, in 4-down territory here, definitely are the Wolverines. So they're going to bring in Retzloff and some other receivers.
4th and 10 is what they're going to call it from the 22-yard line. Under 10 now here in the second quarter. 20-0 Metro, all in front. 15 on the play clock. Vian just needs a spark. They need anything good. They had the big return from Lackey. You don't want to waste it. Going to go 4 receivers and a tight end. Ramos all by himself. Takes the snap. Here comes Metro with the blitz. Throws the pass wide open. Touchdown, T. And we're going to have a flag for roughing the quarterback, too. Finally.
Yeah, something going the Wolverines' way. Wide open was Teehee. Great play call. So we're going to get a shorter 2-point conversion attempt as well.
Yeah, they hammered. They brought the house. Vian saw it, and quick release by Ramos, backpedaling. Teehee was wide open, and finally something good for the Wolverines.
Boy, great throw by Ramos because he knew he was just going to get hammered on that one. Defenders were bearing down on him, but he stood in there and threw it anyway.
Yeah, the Wolverines will go for 2 here. Roughing the passer. I think they're going to put it on the kickoff.
I think they are, yeah, because they're just going to go from the normal PAT distance.
All right, so 2-point conversion. Wolverines need this one.
One of the officials hadn't picked up his flag yet.
Yeah, it's still out there. Hopefully it doesn't do anything. Ramos takes the snap. It's a low snap, able to throw it over the middle, and it is
Retzloff.
Caught by Retzloff, and the Wolverines finally on the board. Some positivity. It's Metro 20, Vian 8, 9:31 left in the second. We're back on the Mix 105.1.
For an aging loved one, are you concerned about them and their daily welfare? Call Peters Agency for personalized and compassionate home health and hospice care. Peters Agency is available right now. Together, you can create a caring plan for your loved one. From dressing and grooming to meals and transportation, your loved one will feel comfortable and cared for. A solution is simple and only a phone call away.
Peters Agency provides comprehensive, family-oriented health care
with the belief that care with prayer changes things.
9 minutes and 31 seconds left in the second quarter. It's 20-8. Metro in front. Big score by Vian. And then after the 15-yard roughing the passer, that's how Vian's kicking from the Metro, or from their own.
From the Metro
45. There's the kick. It's going to bounce and be fielded by Metro at the 10-yard line. They're going to get up to across the 20 to about the 21-yard line. Now they're going to put it at the 22. That's another thing, Metro. And this is just good coaching. When they're down, and the officials away. They stand up and take off running again. So the official really doesn't know where he was at. So they might get an extra yard. But then again, they may lose a yard too. But
pretty smart.
That's just heads up smart football. I mean, do what you got to do. So Vian with a little bit of momentum. You see Big Solomon out there getting his guys revved up. I think Nick Hughes is back out there on defense as well.
He is indeed.
See which quarterback Metro's going to go with. They're going to go with number 12.
Yeah, he's the long ball guy.
Yeah, he's the sophomore. 5 receivers, takes the snap, has in all kinds of trouble, throws it at the last second. It's complete to Penland. He's got room, and he's going to get out of bounds. A first down to the 35-yard line. 12 more yards for Metro.
Yeah, good block down the field that time by the running back. Career on Javen Wright.
Yeah, the defensive ends were there, but when they go out, the quarterback wisely just steps up. No one's there. Plenty of time. 1st and 10 Metro. Woodland on top of Gore, 14-0. I think I said Fairfax. I think that's where it's at, the school, Woodland.
Okay.
Still 5 receivers as Francis looks over to the sideline to get the play. 10 seconds on the play clock. Under 9 here in the second quarter, 20-8. Francis, drop back. It's going to be a screen. He's got to throw it the last second, and he gets it off. It's complete to Malachi Penland, and he's going to get brought out of bounds across midfield at the 48. He backed up 20 yards to throw that.
Boy, Penland, just a good receiver. I think they list him at 6'3".
Yeah, he's the transfer from Jinx. He was a Jinx Trojan in the last 2 years. They're actually going to say he went out of bounds at about the 49.
Yeah, 49.
So 1st and 10, Metro. Yeah, Penland was a Jinx Trojan. His mother was hired here at Metro, so now he's over here at Metro. Plenty of time on the play clock, 15 seconds. Vian needs a turnover here. They need a turnover badly. There's a snap. Kirk Francis going to throw a long pass downfield. He has a man, and it's incomplete. Intended for Junior Simpson. It was there, but even with 2, they throw the ball. It's just so perfect. It's in the air. It floats, and it's almost like the defenders get lost a little.
Yeah, that one there, I think he kind of was expecting it over his right shoulder, but the ball over his left shoulder, so kind of twisted him up, turned him around a little bit. Kind of reminds you of like a Russell Wilson pass.
Yeah.
Really high arcing, and then just try to drop it down right over the shoulder of the receiver.
And we've seen that happen a couple of times. 8:08 left in the second. Clock is stopped. 2nd and 10 from the 49. The Patriots. There's the snap. Francis drops back. Not much pressure. Solomon's going to try to be in his face. Puts his hands in the air, and he throws it at the last second. He's going to get a few yards to about the 45-yard line. So, man, I'm telling you what. This quarterback, in the last 2 passes he's completed, he's been backpedaling 10, 15 yards and gets it off at the last second.
Well, what they do is they try to just draw as much of that defense toward that quarterback, and then he just dumps it right over their heads.
Third and 5.
I'm waiting one of these times when Marcus Butler, Solomon, one of these guys is going to get up and knock some of those balls down.
We saw that a couple of times in the games yesterday. J.J. Watt did that, and then the Washington defender did the same thing on a screen. Maybe they can do that. There's a snap. Francis, quick throw to Simpson, and he's going to break one tackle, and he's going to get a first down just enough. Down to the 37-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Metro.
Yeah, another great block by one of those wide receivers. That was Breck Nauman. These guys, when they're not catching the ball, they are great blockers.
Again, it's just, I've said it a couple times, it's just a well-oiled machine. They perfected this offense. They know what they're going to do. They're not changing it.
Well, you know what it reminds you of Greenwood Bulldog football.
Right.
The same style almost, and, they don't change, but they're really good at what they do.
Francis will get his guys lined up. 5 receivers. Takes the snap. Looking. Going to have to step aside and throws a quick pass, and it's caught by Penland, and he's just going to drag defenders close to another first down. Vian was there, but he literally drugged 3 guys.
Yeah, good run after the catch. That was Sanchez.
There is a flag, I believe. Nope.
No, I don't see one. That was Sanchez and
a towel.
Javen Wright out there with the tackle, but good run. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Francis, one of the 2 quarterbacks they're using, to kind of slowing it down here a little bit. Still got 15 seconds on the play clock. They don't sub much on offense. They're looking at a 2nd and 1 from the 29. 5 seconds on the play clock. They're going to have to hurry. Francis puts a guy in motion, takes the snap, rolls to his left, looking downfield, looking back. Now he's going to have to shuffle pass it, and there's going to be a hold on the play. It's a pass to Levi Corer, shuffle pass, and he may get in the end zone. I think he will, but it won't count.
Yeah,
it's coming back.
It's going to come back. Yep,
About 4
definite hold.
Patriots held Nick Hughes, and they finally called it. I think when they saw the jersey pull, they had to call it.
Yeah, it was really good coverage down the field by the Wolverines that time. Nowhere to go with the ball. So the quarterback trying to improvise a little bit.
It seems like they're missing the safety valve is what Vian is missing. They got everybody covered, but the safety valve, whether there is the hold official, whether it's the running back or the ex receiver or whatever, the guy that's really not involved with the play, but he's kind of like the last gasp. They seem to be finding him. As the holding penalty is going to knock it back to, they're going to put it all the way back at the 50-yard line.
Wow.
So it's going to be 2nd down at about 22 yards for Metro. Vian has got to stop them on this.
Yeah, Vian's got to capitalize on this penalty here and come up with a stop.
They will get the ball to start the second half, too. Clock is stopped with 5:43 before halftime. There's a snap. Francis looking downfield. Butler almost gets there. Throws a long, long pass, and it's over the head of Junior Simpson. They could have got another holding penalty. They don't call it, but it's going to be 3rd and 22. Simpson was racing downfield, but again, pretty good coverage by Vian.
Yeah, it was. Marcus Butler, good pressure on the quarterback that time.
Yeah, he.
So going to bring up a 3rd and long. 3rd and 22, they call it.
Yeah, 3rd and 22 from midfield. That was I think they actually called a chop block on Nick Hughes, not a holding penalty, because it was a 15-yard penalty, I think.
Yeah, I never really saw.
They never
the
signaled, but they went from 2nd and 1 to 3rd and 22, or 2nd and 22. So 3rd and 22 for the for the Patriots. 5 receivers. Francis quickly takes the snap. It's going to be an inside screen. It is complete to number 10, Cade Gibson. He's going to get all the way to the 37-yard line. He's short of the first down, but Metro's going to go for it.
Yeah, good tackle by Joe Glass. But Metro kind of in no man's land here, so going to have to go for it.
Yeah, 4th at about 7.5, 8 yards officially. See what they do here. Nice crowd on hand, even with social distancing in place for both of these squads.
Yeah, Metro with a really good crowd.
See what they do. They're going to leave Francis out there at quarterback. They're going to go for it. 10 seconds on the play clock. Vian needs a stop here badly. It's 4th and 9. There's the snap. Francis looking downfield, throws a pass, and it is caught. Junior Simpson with the first down.
Great catch. Drug his feet. Good catch.
So Vian, I'm telling you, 3rd and 22, and you can't stop them. Boy, howdy. It's just been that kind of night for Vian. Wolverines have got to get some pressure. 4:30 and counting before halftime. 20-8 Metro in front, and they have it 1st and 10 from the Wolverine 24-yard line. Man, a big interception would go a long way here.
Oh, yeah.
Wolverines trying to bring everybody. It's a handoff to Poor, and that's a double reverse. They get it to Larry Edwards again. It's the ball's on the ground, and it goes right into the hands. Actually, I think let's see what they call it.
It bounced right into the hands of a lineman.
Gosh, it bounced right into his hands. It was a double reverse fumble, and it was like a basketball bounce pass right to him.
Right in the hands of the lineman that was trying to get out ahead of that play and block.
So it's going to be 2nd and 10. They're going to say no gain on the play. So Solomon blew that play up. But, man, again, Metro had the perfect call to hand it off on the double reverse.
He did. Solomon back there, and like you said, completely blew up that play.
2nd down. Metro, plenty of time. They're getting the play. Now they stack 3 receivers to the right side. There's the snap. Francis going to double pump and pass, and it's incomplete. And now they're going to get a flag. They're going to get roughing the passer.
Wow, Solomon all over that play. I didn't see anything. It didn't seem like it was too late of a hit or anything, but going to draw the flag.
roughing the passer, so first down, Metro. I think that's 3 personal fouls against Vian here in the first half.
Goodness.
See where they step it off to here. And again, that was going to be 3rd and long. They busted that play out, and instead it's 1st and short, or 1st and, well, we're going to see where they step it off to.
Yeah, I think the officials themselves are kind of debating that. Trying to get things ironed out. That's one thing we haven't seen up to this point in this game is a lot of these long official meetings. So they're getting it hashed out.
Now they're going to put it all the way down at the Vian 16-yard line. Real quick, let's do the radio legal ID. You're listening to the Mix 105.1 KXMX. Muldrow, Sallisaw, Fort Smith, of course, watching on Mix TV Channel 19. So 1st and 10.
Actually, they're going to put it at about the 18. Or, no, I'm sorry, about 13.
13. So 1st and 10 from the 13, 3:42 Metro. Francis takes the snap. In trouble. Solomon's going to get him this time, but he throws it away. That should be grounding.
They should have
There
been.
was nobody in the area.
Unless they're going to call him out of that tackle box would be the
That's all
only
I can
thing.
see. Solomon had him, and as he's going down, he throws it. But I think they made number 7 upset there.
Yeah,
he come like
they got him stirred up now.
He come to there like a wrecking ball and had 3 guys holding on to him, and he still got to the quarterback, and man, he got it away just in time. So 2nd and 10 now. Francis has kind of been the guy tonight. We've seen Cook out there a little bit, but he's kind of had the hot hand.
Yeah, we saw Cook on that first possession, but since then, it's been all Francis.
177 yards passing as Metro will have it 2nd and 10 from the 13. Still 5 receivers. Quick snap. Francis drops. He's looking for a screen. Nothing's there. Throws a pass, and it's knocked away by Isaiah Teehee. It's going to be 3rd down.
Great play by Teehee. Teehee came flying over there just at the nick of time. Batted that one away. Boy, he really likes that throw to the left there to that receiver right along the sideline.
You have to watch for the screen. And I'll tell you what, if Teehee is a step ahead, that's a pick 6. He was just he made up a lot of ground, enough to knock it away, but if he'd have been as fast as, I don't know, Javen, that might have been a pick 6.
Yeah, not many folks are, though, unfortunately.
3rd and 10 as Vian will almost jump off sides. They get back. 5 seconds on the play clock, and Metro will take a timeout, and we will take it with them and be back on the Mix 105.1.
In our pride, you're never just a number. You're more than a face in the crowd. When you join our pride, you become a member of our community, a community with a rich history and a vibrant future. When you join our pride, you'll get the education and the experience you need to turn your ambition into reality. Embrace your potential to get the career and the life you want. Join the pride at the University of Arkansas, Fort Smith.
Could give everyone what they love to eat, all in one meal. Yeah, everyone. Oh, all that deliciousness with less deciding and more enjoying. All that dipping, all that crispiness, all in one meal. That's what I call the easy-to-please meal. So make room on the table and enjoy the 20-piece Chicken McNuggets, 4 McChicken sandwiches, and a basket of fries for only $12.99. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
3rd down and 10 from the Vian 13. Metro up 20-8, trying to add to their lead. Vian's done a great job on this drive, other than a couple of penalties that have been big ones. There's the snap. Francis, plenty of time, throws a pass, and it is caught by number 8, Brock Newman, and he breaks tackles and gets close to a 1st down. He may have got it. Nope, they're going to put him at about the 4, so he's going to be just a little short.
They're going to put him just shy, so that'll bring up a 4th and very short. That was Javen Wright out there trying to wrangle the receiver.
No, they're showing 1st down on the far side.
They are indeed.
Yep.
So they're going to say 1st and goal.
Now they moved it to 4th down. So
it's that close.
So here they go. They were going to bring in the other quarterback, Colton Cook. Maybe a quarterback sneak here. Under center. quickly. It's going to be a quarterback Cooper. Cook is in the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. And they add to their lead 26-8 now. Wow. Kind of got Vian off guard there. They were ready for that play.
Yeah, they were.
They were ready for that.
Snuck it in there.
Extends the lead. Yeah, it's almost like they had that one drawn up. There's a snap. It's down, kick is up, and it's no good, I don't believe. No, it's just barely gets through the upright. Makes it 27-8 Metro. We'll keep it here with 2:48 left before halftime. Clint, if you're Vian, I think 30-something yards of offense in the first half.
Yeah, I don't know what you do to overcome that.
I don't either. Like I told you, it was the championship game. We kind of were in the same situation. The
Yep.
lead wasn't quite as much, but I think it was 14-15 to nothing. And finally, with about 2 minutes left in halftime,
You're right.
Vian said, you know what? We're going to run the ball. We're going to do it. And they ran down, scored 2 touchdowns real quick, and cut the lead before half. And
yeah,
I
I
just
think
don't know.
I think you got to get back to that because, I mean, Javen Wright hasn't handled the ball very many times tonight. The more times you get the ball in his hands, eventually something good's going to happen. He's going to break a tackle. And, that's all it takes for him is one tackle. And Metro doesn't have anybody on the field that can catch him.
No. But easier said than done sometimes. So 27-8 is the score. 2:48 left before halftime. Try to get you an update on that other score, which is Marlowe on top of Chandler, 17-14 at halftime. Of course, the winner of this one gets the winner of that one. There's the kick. It's going to be out of bounds.
Let's see if they decline this one again as well. And try to make them kick it to Zaven Lackey or Joe Glass back there deep.
Let's see. I think they are.
Hey, it worked last time, so
yeah,
stick with it.
Yeah, it worked big, almost a touchdown. Lackey was so close there.
You see Solomon Wright and Lackey conversing. So they're going to move Solomon over here closer to Lackey to potentially lead block for him. And then we move Lackey up a little closer, and then you got Glass back deep.
Of course, we've seen Joe. He's got moves, too.
He does indeed.
And speed.
Saw him with a 70-yard punt return last week.
Watch the onside kick here. With a big lead, kind of area to try. There's the kick. It's going to be fielded by Lackey at about the 28-yard line. Zaven will head across the field and cut back, and Metro's ready for him this time. He gets to about the 32, and there's about 7 Patriots there for him.
Yeah, nowhere. Tried to cut it back across the field again like he did last time around. Lackey a little slow getting up on that one. Yeah, which, of course, he's so big and tough that there were about 4 guys on him, and then 3 more just came piling on top. And that's a lot of weight to go down on you.
27-8, the score here. First and 10 Wolverines from their own 30-yard line. So that actually backfired on them.
Yeah, that one did.
Cost them about 5 yards. But at this point, special teams don't mean nothing. We need a first down. Need a big play. 4 receivers. Ramos by himself. There's a snap. It's a fake to Javen. Quick pass out here to Teehee, and nothing there. And he fumbled the ball. Metro has it.
My goodness. Wow.
Well, we failed to mention it in the pregame, but Vian is actually 0-3 in the city of Tulsa the last 3 seasons. They've lost to Holland Hall, they've lost to Cassia Hall, and lost to Lincoln Christian last year. All those games are really close, and man, it's hard to win playoff games when you have just
turn the ball
costly
over.
turnover and penalties like that. You just hope maybe at halftime they can come up. But I'll tell you what, Metro can slam the door on this thing real quick with a touchdown. There's a snap. Solomon misses. Quick pass, Francis, out of bounds. I believe that was Simpson over there.
Yeah, good job over there, Teehee. Good quick hit. Forced the receiver out of bounds.
It's actually the running back, Greer. It's about 5 yards. It'll be second down. But Vian has to get a stop here. They cannot let Metro get any points.
Approaching 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, right at 2 minutes. 2nd and 5 from the Wolverine 25-yard line after the fumble. Francis, the quarterback, all by himself. There's a snap. Fakes the screen. Oh, he's going to take off running. He's going to slide, and he'll get a couple. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yeah, a very, very wise move to slide there. He saw Zaven Lackey bearing down on him, had a good head of steam, and he decided he had picked up enough yardage on that play. Had lived to fight another day sometimes.
Yeah, that's exactly right. .120 and counting here in the 2nd quarter. It's 3rd and 3. Francis now looking back to the sideline. 3rd and 3 from the Wolverine 23-yard line after the fumble. There's a snap. Francis. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. He will get a 1st down across the 20 out of bounds to about the Wolverine 16-yard line. That's just been them all night, man. They get him in 3rd down, and boom, they get 4, 5, 6 yards, and it's just frustrating for Vian as you just, man, you've done everything right, and they just keep slipping out of your hands, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, it's maybe, like I said, at halftime they can get in there and get things dialed in a little bit.
Yes, because this Wolverine team, they can score in bunches.
Oh, sure.
This game is by no means over, but if Metro gets a touchdown here, that's a tough task. 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. Francis has it, drops straight back. Solomon's all over him. He's looking to get him. He's looking to get him, throws it. It's knocked away by Butler, and he almost corralled it in.
Yeah, that's what we've been talking about right there. It's sooner or later, something good's going to come off of one of those plays because they've been back there. They've been making a living back there all night long. Have Butler and Solomon right.
Yeah, that's as close as they've been all night right there. Almost got him for the sack, and he throws because these Metro quarterbacks, they're not going to take a sack. They will throw it. I saw them on film too. They will be going down, and they'll throw it straight in the air. That's why they've thrown so many interceptions this year. But they're not going to take a sack. I don't know if that's coached or just some guys saying, I don't want to do that. There's a snap. They fake it to Penland. It's going to be another screen. He throws it, and they give it to Penland. Nice block. Could have been a block in the back, but they don't call it. Not much of a gain there, if anything. Maybe 1 yard.
Yeah, that was really close to a block in the back. Joe Glass coming up to make that play and just got wiped out.
35 seconds on the game clock. It's going to be 3rd and 10, and Metro's going to call a timeout. That is their second,
I believe.
You remember Metro last year called 3 timeouts in the 3rd quarter within they had no timeouts left with 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter. So, well,
again, that's what they've been doing all night. The Wolverines get him in that 3rd and fairly long, and just somehow, either 3rd or 4th down even, somehow Metro finds a way to just get enough for that 1st down. That pass rush, though, is really starting to bring some heat, though, on these Metro quarterbacks.
It's getting close. Getting closer and closer and closer, and they haven't shown the ability because they're too busy backpedaling. They can't run. Last year with Link, it was more of a rollout type, and then that way he could take it. These guys, they're throwing so many screens that the quarterbacks are, sometimes 20 yards backpedaling, and they're doing such a good job of getting them. Again, like I told you, they're not taking a sack. They're going to throw it straight up in the air, out of bounds. They've gotten lucky on the 2 times they've done it. The first one, he was out of the box, and then the first one, he threw it just straight in the air and landed right at a receiver's feet, or it would have been intentional grounding. But, hey, sometimes it's good to be lucky.
Indeed.
And there's a lot of that involved in this game. 3rd and 10, Patriots from the 16. Francis takes the snap. It's a low snap. Steps up, throws a pass to the end zone, and it is
incomplete. Out of bounds.
It was caught out there. I believe that was Breck Nauman again, but this time it's out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a great play. It was at Joe Glass back there forcing him out of bounds when he went up to make the ball.
So 4th and 10 from the 16. You're up by 27-18. So you're up by 19. A field goal would do you good, but
yeah, I don't know
how good their kicker is.
Yeah, I don't know how confident they are, because you'd be looking at about a 37 and 8 yard field goal from
32,
here. So
33, yeah, 33 yarder. They're going to go for it. 4th and 10 from the 16. Metro lined up, trying to draw them off sides. It does not work, and Coach McCoy will take his final timeout. He knows how important this play is.
Yeah, with 26 seconds left in this first half.
Yet we have your Vian T-shirt halftime show coming up, and also at the end of the game, your McDonald's Player of the Week.
Well, big 4th down here, play here for both teams. Like you said, the Patriots could go a long ways toward closing the door on this one with the touchdown here.
28-6, 8 air on top of Spyro.
And if the Wolverines, if they can come up with a stop here, then like you said, they do get the ball to start the second half. So with the chance to get back in it. So a huge play.
Yeah. And Woodland on top of Gore, 16-0, almost halftime. We're on the western side of Sequoia County. So all 3 of our area teams left in it, not faring too well.
Yeah, tough game for the Pirates. Undefeated.
Yeah.
To this point.
I think Woodland only has 1 loss, and it was to one of the bigger schools, so tough team there. So 27-8. It's 4th and 10. Metro from the Wolverines' 16-yard line. Francis takes the snap, drops straight back, looks deep into the end zone, and it is caught.
My
caught
goodness.
For a touchdown.
Dropped it in there perfect. Right over the defender. Couldn't have thrown it any better for the touchdown.
That makes it 33-8 in favor of the Patriots. 19 seconds left here before the break. They'll come on for the extra point. Number 83, Caden Combs. For the extra point here. They're taking their time. They've been doing that all night. High snap. Kick is up, and it is good. 19 seconds left before halftime. It's Metro Christian 34, Vian 8. We're back on the Mix 105.1.
Are you looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Sallisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, ICTC can easily be found near you. For more information, call 918-775-9119. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
Banker's hours are a thing of the past. With tools like National Bank of Salisaw's mobile app, mobile deposits, and My Card rules, you'll be banking at the speed of life. Check account balances, transfer money, deposit checks, set debit card limits, get alerts, and more. All from where you are when you want. Banking at the speed of life with National Bank of Salisaw, member FDIC.
And we're back in South Tulsa, Metro Christian Stadium. It's all Patriots. 34-8. 19 seconds left before halftime. Let's see if they kick it out of bounds again. And they will not. They're going to kick it towards the sideline. It's going to be fielded by Joe Glass at the 20-yard line. Up the middle, 30, 40, still, and he falls down. He's still on his feet. Across the 45 as he just stopped on a dime. I thought he fell down.
Well, he took a shot. Now we got a flag down back here at about the 37-yard line as well. So see what that was. Yeah, he took a shot, and it kind of jarred him, stumbled him back a little bit, but he maintained his balance.
Yeah, I got to get out of this tinted windows.
So referee's going to converse here and see what the call is. Probably going to be a hold or a block in the back, one would think.
Personal foul.
A
targeting. Okay.
Wow, against the defense.
So that's going to give them 15 more yards. So Vian, only 10 seconds left here. They have a timeout, but And throw a couple of bombs in the end zone here.
Yeah,
Why not?
You got to.
Well, you got to lose.
Look for Retzlaff or one of those, Joe Glass, one of those guys down there deep.
Maybe you get a pass interference. They're going to spot it at the Metro Christian 42-yard line. First down and 10. Retzlaff split out wide as Vian is still shuffling in players. First and 10. Ramos takes the snap. Good protection. Drops back. Throws a pass down the middle, and it's incomplete. And there's a pass interference place. There we go.
That's gonna leave
they drug Javen down.
Yeah,
so
that's going to leave you with 4 seconds.
And a time. Well, it really doesn't matter. I don't think you can get anything off in that time.
Probably not a bad play, though, by Metro to go ahead and commit the pass interference instead of letting Javen Wright beat you down the field and score here with just seconds remaining.
Yeah, just 4 seconds left.
So that's going to give the Wolverines the ball down, wow, at about the 27-yard line.
Yeah, so a much easier Hail Mary from the 27 than the 42. Yeah, maybe you can get a pass interference call here.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll give you one more shot at it.
"12 seconds on the play clock. Ramos all by himself. 5 receivers. Snap. Ramos, plenty of time, throws it in the end zone, and it is intercepted as the clock expires. Penland got it. We go to halftime. There's a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play.
Looked like there was maybe a little altercation there at the end of the play or after the play. Metro players kind of ushering one of their players off the field. I think he things got a little heated there at the end of that play. We'll see, because if this is a defensive penalty, then Vian will get one more play.
Yeah, we'll see here.
So the half cannot end on a defensive penalty.
Unless they call it a dead ball penalty, and it will revert to the second half. And which it is, dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against Metro.
Unsportsmanlike conduct is the call against the Patriots.
So let's see.
Nope,
They're going to give him the one. Yeah, they are going to give him one more shot. So that'll be down at about the.
What, 12?
Yeah, if they do it from the line of scrimmage, which they will if it was a dead ball. I'm not sure. The officials convening again.
Yeah, remember
there.
the pass was intercepted though.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So if it's a dead ball penalty, it's still Metro ball.
That's right. Yeah. I was going to say pass incomplete.
No, they declined
that's it. Declined it.
Yep.
That's it. Yep.
Vian declined it. We go to the half. After all that, it's Metro 34, Vian 8. We're going to take a commercial break and be back on the Mix 105.1, the Mix TV channel 19.
Your day off right with a stop at Sweet Nana's Donuts. They offer a full breakfast menu with everything from donuts, biscuits and gravy, omelets and breakfast burritos to breakfast platters. For lunch, there's always a daily lunch feature for only $6.99 with options like the chicken fried steak, pork chop dinner, hamburger steak dinner, or a cheeseburger basket. Be sure to save room for dessert like cobbler a la mode, hot fudge sundae, banana split, or a cone. Dine in or call in and pick up the drive-thru window. It's Sweet Nana's Donuts in Vian.
COVID-19 pandemic changed a lot of lives. At Carl Albert State College, we want to help you choose the change in your life. 2 campuses, online classes, over 30 degree and certificate programs. The options and flexibility you need. Give us a call or go online. Your success is our mission, and we would be honored to help you choose your change.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
Show your hometown pride with a School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
Buying or selling, residential or commercial, a smart, responsive agent makes the difference in your real estate experience. Greenleaf Properties in Sallisaw offers the ultimate in service, friendliness, and professionalism. Contact them today and begin your positive, pleasant experience in buying or selling property. Whether it's a house in town or a home on the range, a storefront or lakefront, come home to Greenleaf Properties. Learn more at greenleafprop.com.
Hog Creek Salvage and Towing have been serving the area since 1976. Our family serving your family with reclaimed and aftermarket auto parts, metal recycling, and towing. If we don't have the parts you need in stock, we can order them for you. We have the latest model equipment operated by highly trained personnel to protect your vehicles. With a full line of tow trucks, including rollbacks and semi-wreckers, there's no towing or recovery job our crew can't handle. Call Hog Creek Salvage and Towing in Sallisaw or Boss Hog Towing in Vian.
Like your world is falling apart when you lose someone you love. Since 1907, Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Sallisaw has been helping families hold things together and take care of the million things that must be done during these difficult times. When you are overwhelmed by loss and don't know what to do, make a single phone call to the ones who do. Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home and Cremation Service. A century of service, a lifetime of trust.
Technology was just as important in 1959 when this beauty rolled off the assembly line. The Armstrong app lets you look at all your accounts, even accounts from other banks. If you see something that looks suspicious, you can shut off your debit card. If we see something suspicious, we'll send you a text. You can still visit the bank or make a deposit in person, but the Armstrong app lets you make a deposit from anywhere and use that money in minutes. Armstrong Bank. Safe, secure, and pretty darn cool.
Hello? Can anybody hear me out there?
Hey, Bob's not here right now, but if he was, I'm sure he'd be reminding you.
Hello? I seem to have locked myself in my dressing room.
That if you're in the market for a new or used car, truck, van, or SUV,
little help here,
and you want the lowest possible price on that vehicle,
that's better.
You need to come see us here at the home of the low price cars.
That was the darndest thing. All right, 3, 2, 1. Hey!
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw, home of the low price cars.
Well, what do you mean the commercial's already over?
For an aging loved one, are you concerned about them and their daily welfare? Call Peters Agency for personalized and compassionate home health and hospice care. Peters Agency is available right now. Together, you can create a caring plan for your loved one. From dressing and grooming to meals and transportation, your loved one will feel comfortable and cared for. A solution is simple and only a phone call away.
Peters Agency provides comprehensive, family-oriented health care.
With the belief that care with prayer changes things.
This community for long-term satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales is always the right turn to take on your quest for the ultimate pre-owned car. Their brand new facility on Highway 64 east of Mike's Furniture in Roland is where you can explore their awesome lineup and discover a new kind of automobile purchasing experience. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here lot with in-house financing. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. Find them online at edwardsautosalesinc.com and on Facebook. Or stop by soon.
could give everyone what they love to eat, all in one meal. Yeah, everyone. Oh, all that deliciousness with less deciding and more enjoying. All that dipping, all that crispiness, all in one meal. That's what I call the easy-to-please meal. So make room on the table and enjoy the 20-piece Chicken McNuggets, 4 McChicken sandwiches, and a basket of fries for only $12.99. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
In our pride, you're never just a number. You're more than a face in the crowd. When you join our pride, you become a member of our community, a community with a rich history and a vibrant future. When you join our pride, you'll get the education and the experience you need to turn your ambition into reality. Embrace your potential to get the career and the life you want. Join the pride at the University of Arkansas, Fort Smith.
Banker's hours are a thing of the past. With tools like National Bank of Salisaw's mobile app, mobile deposits, and My Card rules, you'll be banking at the speed of life. Check account balances, transfer money, deposit checks, set debit card limits, get alerts, and more. All from where you are when you want. Banking at the speed of life with National Bank of Salisaw, member FDIC.
And welcome back to Metro Christian Academy Stadium, where it is all Patriots at halftime, 34-8. And Clint, man, Vian just stumbled out of the gate, and Metro, the exact opposite, were firing all cylinders. And just when you thought Vian, had a big return, Zaven did on a kickoff. They got in the end zone, cut the lead, and then Metro just kept pouring it on.
Well, yeah, and then they had that fumble down here, gave the ball right back to Metro toward the end, had them stopped. Gave up the roughing the passer penalty. And, it's kind of the reverse of what we usually see every week. Vian comes out and kind of jumps on these teams, and then just things really start falling apart. Well, now Vian's kind of getting a dose of that, and we're going to see here at the halftime, see about their adjustments. And, Vian does get the ball to come out of the second half. They're going to have to get some points on the board, though.
Listen to this. Metro Christian, 351 yards of total offense in the first half. Vian, 34. So 10 times as much offense for Metro Christian. And I've been sitting at halftime, thinking, what is it? And I'm just be honest with you, folks. I don't know. It is just been, Vian has been there. They've been in the right spots. And they've almost sacked the quarterback about a dozen times, but at the last second they will throw it out, and it's just the way Metro's built. They've run this offense forever. It's been the same way, and I honestly think they coach that type of stuff. I think they know with as many screens as they throw, the quarterback's going to be under tremendous pressure all the time, and they teach these quarterbacks to get rid of the ball, and it's almost like even though they're turned the wrong way, they still throw it perfectly.
I know, and every bounce of the ball practically has gone the Patriots' way tonight. Whether it be fumbles, we saw the fumble down here that bounced, just short hopped right into the hands of the lineman that just happened to be trying to get downfield to throw a block. And I don't know what to do. I think you just kind of got to put that first half behind you. You got to come out here and just treat this like a whole other ball game.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And, because if you come out here with your head down, things are only going to get worse.
Yeah, because we've seen it. Vian can score 26 points quickly. Very, very quickly. They're very capable of that. But I think they've got to try to run the ball. I understand. Look, again, like I said, I'm not Coach Willis. I don't know their game plan. They obviously watch a lot more film and stuff than I do. But the Vian teams that we've watched all year have just run the ball down the throat of everybody they played, and that's just not been the case here tonight. I mean, you look at some of the stats. Not much there. Ramos has 28 yards passing, 7 yards rushing, and that's about it. Javen is at -3 yards tonight.
Yeah, and they saw something on film, and we talked about it ourselves. This Metro team, that is kind of their weakness, is the pass defense.
It is.
And so they were going to come out and try to exploit that. I mean, I get it, but
it's Metro. For as dominant as Metro is, as dominant as Vian is, it is a complete mismatch for Vian.
Yeah.
Because they throw the ball quick, which almost eliminates the Vian pass rush.
Sure.
They stop the run real well, which is exactly what Vian does well. So it is just like, it's just a terror. It happens sometimes. You know, sometimes you'd see the Patriots and they play the Jets when old Mangini was the coach up there, and they'd lose every time, and they were the best team in football, and it was just a bad matchup. And that's, the last 2 games that Metro, give them credit, Clint. They have come out with their hair on fire here tonight, and they are playing outstanding. They've got the home field advantage, and on a cool night, and I'm just at a loss for words because this is, I've never seen Vian play that way in the first half.
No, and with as many turnovers as what they had, very, very, very uncharacteristic. And, I think it's just one of those things. You took their best shot that they had in the first half. Try to come out here and try to just come out throwing punches of your own and try to get back in this thing. That's all you can do. But if you come out down, your head down, down in the dumps, it's only going to get worse.
Yeah,
you just got to treat it as a whole separate game and come out here and just kind of throw that out, start from scratch, and let's see what we can do.
Well, we wanted an exciting game, and if Vian, they get the ball to start the second half, they need to score. They need a turnover. This team's used to forcing turnovers. They need something good to go their way. Let's just be honest. Let's start with something good. We thought maybe the kickoff return might be that, but this is your Vian T-shirt Company halftime show. We're going to take a quick break. Come back, check out some of the other scores happening, not only in 2A, but involving our other area teams as well. So we'll be back here on the Mix 105.1 and Mix TV, Channel 19.
Buying or selling, residential or commercial, a smart, responsive agent makes the difference in your real estate experience. Greenleaf Properties in Sallisaw offers the ultimate in service, friendliness, and professionalism. Contact them today and begin your positive, pleasant experience in buying or selling property. Whether it's a house in town or a home on the range, a storefront or lakefront, come home to Greenleaf Properties. Learn more at greenleafprop.com.
Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers. Serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area, Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
Like your world is falling apart when you lose someone you love. Since 1907, Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Sallisaw has been helping families hold things together and take care of the million things that must be done during these difficult times. When you are overwhelmed by loss and don't know what to do, make a single phone call to the ones who do. Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home and Cremation Service. A century of service, a lifetime of trust.
Hog Creek Salvage and Towing have been serving the area since 1976. Our family serving your family with reclaimed and aftermarket auto parts, metal recycling, and towing. If we don't have the parts you need in stock, we can order them for you. We have the latest model equipment operated by highly trained personnel to protect your vehicles. With a full line of tow trucks, including rollbacks and semi-wreckers, there's no towing or recovery job our crew can't handle. Call Hog Creek Salvage and Towing in Sallisaw or Boss Hog Towing in Vian.
She was just as important in 1959 when this beauty rolled off the assembly line. The Armstrong app lets you look at all your accounts, even accounts from other banks. If you see something that looks suspicious, you can shut off your debit card. If we see something suspicious, we'll send you a text. You can still visit the bank or make a deposit in person, but the Armstrong app lets you make a deposit from anywhere and use that money in minutes. Armstrong Bank. Safe, secure, and pretty darn cool.
It's time to fall into savings with Auto Finders. They have vehicles for every personality and occasion in stock and ready for you. They've got cars, trucks, SUVs, and more to fit any budget. Auto Finders is proud to be family owned and operated. This means they make the deals that other big dealerships just can't. Fall into a new ride. Fall into a great deal. Visit AutoFindersOK.com. Fall into Auto Finders and Power Sports. Your search ends here.
Care for an aging loved one? Are you concerned about them and their daily welfare? Call Peters Agency for personalized and compassionate home health and hospice care. Peter's Agency is available right now. Together, you can create a caring plan for your loved one. From dressing and grooming to meals and transportation, your loved one will feel comfortable and cared for. A solution is simple and only a phone call away.
Peter's Agency provides comprehensive, family-oriented health care.
With the belief that care with prayer changes things.
Hello? Can anybody hear me out there?
Hey, Bob's not here right now, but if he was, I'm sure he'd be reminding you.
Hello? I seem to have locked myself in my dressing room.
That if you're in the market for a new or used car, truck, van, or SUV,
little help here,
and you want the lowest possible price in that vehicle,
That's better.
you need to come see us here at the home of the low price cars.
That was the darndest thing. All right, 3, 2, 1. Hey!
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw, home of the low price cars.
What do you mean the commercial's already over?
Whether it's time for your child's first eye exam or you simply need to update your prescription, there's no clearer choice than the optometry department at Sallisaw Health and Wellness. Dr. Austin Byram and his staff provide excellent care with a hometown touch. The optometry department offers a wide selection of frames and contact lenses at very affordable prices. Most vision and medical insurances are accepted. However, if you don't have insurance, they also offer a sliding pay scale based solely on your income. Sallisaw Health and Wellness Optometry. Comprehensive eye care for the entire family.
This community for long-term satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales is always the right turn to take on your quest for the ultimate pre-owned car. Their brand new facility on Highway 64 east of Mike's Furniture in Roland is where you can explore their awesome lineup and discover a new kind of automobile purchasing experience. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here lot with in-house financing. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. Find them online at edwardsautosalesinc.com and on Facebook, or stop by soon.
Give everyone what they love to eat, all in one meal. Yeah, everyone. Oh, all that deliciousness with less deciding and more enjoying. All that dipping, all that crispiness, all in one meal. That's what I call the easy-to-please meal. So make room on the table and enjoy the 20-piece Chicken McNuggets, 4 McChicken sandwiches, and a basket of fries for only $12.99. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Our pride, you're never just a number. You're more than a face in the crowd. When you join our pride, you become a member of our community, a community with a rich history and a vibrant future. When you join our pride, you'll get the education and the experience you need to turn your ambition into reality. Embrace your potential to get the career and the life you want. Join the pride at the University of Arkansas, Fort Smith.
Welcome back to Metro Christian, trying to get you some scores from some of the other teams across the area. Over in Class A, Gore getting beat by Woodland right now, 24-6. And here in Class 2A, the last score I had, Spiro, here it is. Spiro coming back. They're down 34-20. 8-Air, Washington on top of Jones, 20-8. Frederick on top of Millwood, 15-8. Millwood, seriously, they haven't played a game, I think. They think they played one game in 6 weeks.
Wow, that's tough.
Bags all over Keys, who pulled a miracle upset last week
did.
over Cassia Hall. Eufaula on top of Victory Christian, 29-14. And in the game, Chandler 21-17 over Marlowe. The winner of this game gets the winner of that game. So,
yeah, another local score. Stigler up on top of Kingston, 35-7. We saw these Wolverines play Kingston last year in the playoffs and
handled them pretty easily too.
Yeah, Kingston ranked number 6 in 3A.
It's kind of like how we were talking how Metro is just a bad matchup for Vian. Kingston is Vian's a bad matchup for Kingston because they're big, want to run the ball right up the middle. And that's right in Vian's wheelhouse.
Exactly.
But it happens, folks. Still plenty of time. Vian's going to have to come out here in the third quarter. And they're going to have to get some points. I mean, there's just no other way around it. Get some points. maybe a turnover. If they get a couple of touchdowns here, make this thing interesting. Make it interesting because right now Metro has they have the mentality. They have no doubt right now. There's no doubt they think they're going to win this game. You give them just a little bit of doubt, let it creep in their head a little bit, and got to play mind games with them here. But again, what was it 351 to 34 total offense?
That's an exact flip flop of what you normally see when we do these Vian games.
Yeah, it is beautiful facility here at Metro Christian. If you're not familiar, it's just due west of Southern Hills Golf Course, kind of and then just east of the Arkansas River.
Oral Roberts just in the background here as well, so beautiful part of town here.
Yeah, and they have a beautiful new field and track, and looks like they play soccer on it as well, maybe lacrosse. I don't know if they do that or not, but just an all-around great facility, and we appreciate them having us. Mr. Taylor, again, the AD. I also want to remind everybody that this broadcast is copyrighted by the NFHS and the OSSAA. OSSAA is Buck's horn there, kind of got me distracted. But all rights are reserved by them. We want to thank them for allowing us to broadcast this game tonight. Again, glad we were able to get the rights for this game, and hopefully Vian will come out and make this a game. We know they're capable. I mean, they can put 50 points on a team in one half easy.
Very quickly.
So we'll see. We wanted an exciting game. I don't know if I
hope we get it.
I think a 26-point come from behind win would be fantastic. But again, this is high school football. It's the playoffs. I've seen everything you can imagine happen in playoff football. So just hang in there, folks. Hang in there with it. I know it doesn't look good right now for Vian, but hang in there. I know we are, that's for sure. We've moved up top, finally, so I can see. This is a great – we should have been up here all along. Man.
I agree.
This is a great view. I don't think Christian agrees. He's cold, but luckily –
you might hear us sniffling a little bit. It's a little cool up here.
That's okay. Listen, it's this time of year when the weather changes. I generally tend to get a little under the weather anyway. Might as well get it over with, Might as well make it happen. But both teams are out. Metro running out onto the field. They're excited. I'm telling you, they have got the confidence. You can see it in their walk, man. They're ready.
Oh, yeah, after that first half, they've got all the momentum going their way. But we'll see here. Wolverines get the ball. We'll see if they can make something happen.
Yeah, I'm getting pelted with questions, texts and stuff. Where did these kids play last year for Metro? Guys, I don't know. That's none of my business. Where a kid goes to school, I don't know. All I know is they play for Metro this year, and that's where it's at. You know what I mean? If it was somebody maybe in our schools that we covered, I might have a better idea, but I don't know. I couldn't tell you. All I know is that the Penland kid was at Jinx last year, and I only know that is because I saw a big story about it online. So doesn't matter. They're here now, and they're playing for the Patriots, and that's all that matters. So Vian will receive the second half kickoff. We are up high here. Woodland 24, Gore 6. That one's in the fourth quarter. And both of those teams, that game is not surprising that it's over quick. Both of those teams love to run the ball.
I've been looking for somebody over here on the Patriot sideline with a hoodie with the sleeves ripped out of it, and I've not seen one yet. Looking for a little Belichick-style hoodie, but haven't seen one yet.
Coach McCoy, I think that's him down there. He looks like he's going with the windbreaker tonight. So that's in the ball cap. So a little more stylish than Coach Belichick. They're both just as good coaches, though. The kick is going to be onside kick, and it's fielded by Vian, and they recover it. Nice hands out there. That's number 33, Bryson Pack, the junior. So good play by the Wolverines. Heads up. I knew they were going to try it eventually.
Yeah, great heads-up play that time. I'm sure, like you said, they were coached up at the half to be on the lookout for that. So outstanding starting field position here for the Wolverines right at midfield.
1st and 10, Vian from midfield. Let's see what we can do here. See what the adjustments are at halftime. You saw what Metro can do, and it looks like they're going to put Javen at quarterback. It's going to put 3 wide receivers and a tight end. There's a snap. Javen takes it. It's high. He's up the middle. He's got some room. 40, 30, 15, 20 out of bounds. So a nice 31-yard gain on the first play of the second half for Vian. Just like that, folks. I told you.
Yeah, I really like that as well. Get Javen back there lined up at quarterback because that throws a whole other wrinkle into things. If you cover everybody down the field, He can do exactly like he did right there and take it to the house.
So 1st and 10 Wolverines from the Metro 19-yard line. 31-yard, biggest run of the night. They almost doubled their offense on one play. 1st and 10. Javen's going to stay out there at quarterback. Got two tight ends, 3 receivers. Javen rolls to his right. He's going to duck it, and he's going to get tackled back at the 20, so it's going to be a 1-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 10 or 2nd and 11 for Vian.
Yeah, you've got Ramos lined up at wide receiver, a very capable receiver.
We don't pull any, maybe a reverse throw here. I'm not real sure.
You're going to call that a 2-yard loss.
Yeah,
you got to mark his forward progress,
I was trying to give him some luck.
Didn't work that well. I like that, though, because that adds a whole other wrinkle into things with him back there. And, the more times you get the ball in his hands, good things are only going to happen.
They're going to go empty again with Javen, the only guy back there. 2nd and 12 for the Metro 21. There's the snap. Javen stops, throws the pass, got a man wide open. It's going to be caught. Touchdown, Teehee, 21 yards. And the Wolverines strike here in the second half.
There you see Javen Wright walking off the field, his arms up in the air, signaling those Vian fans to give him some love, make some noise.
Just like that, folks. Less than a minute. We told you this Wolverine team can score quick.
Yeah, the Wolverines.
Don't turn off your radios or your TVs or your Facebooks yet, because I'm telling you, I think this game's about to get exciting.
Wolverines keeping the offense on the field here, going to go for 2.
That's kind of been their MO all year long, so nothing new there. It's going to be Javen again at quarterback. They're going to have to hurry. 5 seconds on the play clock. 4, 3, 2. Javen doesn't get it off on time. Now they're going to throw a flag finally.
So that's going to make it a little more challenging PAT.
Yeah, it happens. Delay against Vian, so 5-yard penalty.
So we're going to see Ramos come over and get the play. Play clock.
Delay of game against Vian is the call.
Yet to start here this time.
Yeah, they just call the penalty, and there we go. So now it'll be back at the 8-yard line. So we'll have to go for 2 here. This time, looks like Zaven is going to be in the backfield with Javen.
Yeah, look for Retzloff. He's been their go-to guy on these 2-point conversions.
Yeah, it's going to be a pistol set now. There's the snap. It's a fake option. Javen's going to keep it himself and get close to the end zone, and he's going to stretch and get in.
No, they say he did not.
He didn't get in. Wow.
Met it about,
I don't know about that. That's close.
Javen met it about the 1 and fought, struggled his way in. Looked to me like he was in, but we're not right on top of the play like the official was.
But that cuts the lead. It's Metro 34, Vian 14. We'll take a quick timeout, be back on the Mix 105.1.
Incorporated Youth and Family Services is a nationally accredited facility dedicated to building strong families and communities throughout eastern Oklahoma. Professional therapists provide individual and family counseling and educational services in areas such as anxiety, depression, anger management, parenting, and drug and alcohol issues in a caring and respectful environment. Free youth services for those 18 years and under are offered. Visit peopleinc.org for more information. People Incorporated, people helping people for over 35 years.
Less than a minute gone by in the third quarter. Vian strikes, but their defense is going to have to show up. It's 34-14 in favor of Metro. Vian will kick off. Zaven Lackey will do the duty. He's got that short 2-step kick that he does, and it's right down the middle, and it's going to be fielded by number 2, Larry Edwards, and he's in trouble, and he's down at the 22-yard line. So 1st and 10 Metro there. So Vian, I know the crowd's excited across the way.
Yeah, that woke up the Vian crowd. The return man that time went to do a little shimmy and shake and lost his footing and went down.
Yeah, it is cold. I don't know if the cold affects the turf or not with the rubber stuff. I don't know if that does.
It was fairly warm today, though, you know, and then when you get that temperature change, I'm sure it's a little slick down there.
I don't know how that works. But the 1st and 10 from the 22, they're going to go with number 6, Colton Cook, as the quarterback. Takes the snap, drops straight back, now avoids the rusher, and he's going to take off running, and there's going to be a holding penalty. He's going to get to the 41, but that's coming back.
Yeah, I believe
Actually, I saw 2 holds out there.
Yeah, you're right. All we need is one, though, so that'll bring that play back. And that was Cook in there at quarterback. He's the short, quick passer and the better runner of the two quarterbacks.
He's the one that has a few yards rushing this year, not much. Yep, holding against Metro. Again, I saw 2.
So that's going to back them up.
Yeah,
going to put them back at their 18.
18-yard line.
So it's going to bring up make it about a 1st and 15.
Yeah, it was a spot
14.
foul, or they're luckier. They've been even further back. So 1st and 14 from the 18. Again, Solomon was there. The quarterbacks are doing such a good job of sidestepping him. As Coach McCoy will signal in the play.
Yeah, Nick Hughes.
I think that's Coach McCoy down there. At least I hope it is, because I've been giving him credit all night long.
Yeah,
Looks like him.
Nick Hughes back out on that defensive front.
There's the snap, dropping back, looking downfield, looking. He's got a man. They throw it. It's knocked down by Retzloff. Incomplete. Nice play.
Yeah, great job. This Patriot crowd wanting a pass interference call.
That's a good play there.
Retzloff came in there, reached over.
Now we're gonna get a flag against the Metro sideline.
We are indeed.
One of the coaches.
One of the players.
One of the players down. They have 4 young men in uniform, and they don't have helmets on. They all have blonde hair, and they all signal in a play.
Yeah.
So I don't know, and they're decoy signal caller, and they're going to get them.
I think one of them voiced his displeasure at not getting that pass interference call.
Yeah, unsportsmanlike conduct against Metro, and that's going to back them all the way back.
Now you see the coach over there
he's
having a talk with those young men.
And I think they're the ones that signal in the plays.
They do.
And they even got all of them. They all look alike, except they have different numbers. So, again, that's just another mind game that Metro does. I'm serious, man.
They're smart. They are. They're a very smart team.
That's awesome. I didn't even notice those guys, to be honest with you, until just like 10 seconds ago.
Not a wise
But
play
not a good
on that
penalty. And it was see what they're going to call it here. 2nd down and they're putting it at the 9. So it's 2nd down, 22. That was a dead ball foul. So 2nd down and 22.
This
Perfect position for Vian. They need a big stop here, guys.
This is your chance here to make something happen.
They rush to the line. 3 seconds on the play clock. There's the snap. Cook in all kinds of trouble. Throws it. Almost intercepted. Marcus Butler had it, but it falls out of his hands. They're getting closer.
I tell you what, Solomon Wright, though, fired up on that play. He took 2 linemen, drove them all the way back into the quarterback, and was just harassing the quarterback in the end zone. Made him get rid of that because he wasn't going to take a safety.
I think they might have got one of them Ron Lancaster speeches at halftime where he fired them up, and I think that Coach Willis and crew might have did that. They have got to stop them here. 3rd and 23 from their own 9-yard line. Still 10 minutes left in the third. Metro's up 34-14, but Vian has come out a completely different team in the second half. Now they got Francis back there at quarterback. Takes the snap. It's going to be a screen all the way, and it is caught, and it's complete to number 4, Junior Simpson, but he only gets to the 17. They'll have to punt.
Yeah, great job by Deshaun Mays. Came up and made a sure-handed tackle, and then Dakota Sanchez out there to assist as well.
So 8 yards, but it's going to be 4th and 15, and the Patriots will have to punt. And here goes Mr. Excitement, Joe Glass. He and Javen are both going back deep to receive. That's
a dangerous duo.
Pick your poison.
There, my goodness.
Clock is running as Metro's starting to slow things down here a little bit. That's Vian, like I said, has come out completely different in the second half, which is exactly what they needed. The punter is 83, Caden Combs. I believe that's who that is back there. I can't really see at the angle here. There's the snap, and they're going to call, I think they might have got Vian offsides. No, they're going to get false start against Metro.
Wow, backing themselves up even more here.
They could see big number 7 just burying that, and 24 as well. So that's going to make it.
That's going to have them punting it about their own goal line now. Or just inside the end zone, right at the goal line. The punter will stand right at about the goal line.
It's 4th and forever, so we'll leave that alone. We're not going to worry about the distance because Joe Glass and Javen Wright are back, and they're waiting. Standing in his own end zone is the punter. There's the snap. It's going to be blocked. It's blocked. Solomon got his hands on it. Vian's going to take it away. It's going to be their ball at the 10-yard line. Big 7 finally got there.
He's been close all night long. He got there.
And let me tell you something.
I tell you what, Are they going to? Yeah, I think they're going to go ahead and say Vian ball because I think it looked like the Vian player who recovered it fumbled it toward the end, but it will be Vian ball.
And one thing too on that punt, I don't know if you noticed the center, but he like lifts his head up and then down, and that's what got him the false start last time. He almost did it again, but for Vian, luckily they did not. Here they go. 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Javen is the quarterback. He's got 3 receivers up top. Now they're moving. Zaven is the tight end. Javen takes the snap, rolls. There's nothing there, but he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. Good defense there by Metro. They're just as fired up.
Yeah, great solo tackle there by Dax Dancer. Stepped up, met Javen right in the hole, and not going to let him get away.
8:43 in the third. The clock is rolling. Vian has come out on fire.
I tell you what, I don't think I've seen a defense miss as few tackles
no.
this season as this Metro team.
They were that way last year. If you remember, they did not. There was a couple of plays where Vian got away from them, but not much. So 2nd down and 10 from the 11. Javen Wright remains the quarterback. Takes the snap. Stops. Looking the pass. Nothing there. He'll take off running and get down to about the 7-yard line, so he'll get 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Wolverines. Actually, they're going to put him back at an 8, so 3rd and 7.
Yeah, good pickup there by Wright. He looked down the field. Everybody well covered, so decided to tuck it and run. Still looking for one of those good Lackey handoffs here. Just punch it up the middle.
Under 8 now. Marlowe back on top of Chandler, 31-21. Again, winner of this game gets the winner of that one. Vian needs a touchdown here in a big way. Right, 3rd and 7, takes the snap, rolls to his right. Nothing's there. Now he's going to come back, throws a pass, and it is in the air, incomplete. Looking for a flag, Joe Glass. Nothing there. Vian will have to go for it here on 4th down.
Yeah, boy, he had Glass there for a minute. Threw it a little bit behind him, though. Wright was scrambling. Threw it a little bit behind Glass. Glass, a really good job, though. So it's quarterback scrambling. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Just trailed him, followed him right along the goal line.
Wherever Javen goes, the defense goes. Might be a good time for a nice throwback here. 30-12, Woodland on top of Gore in the 4th quarter. So 4th and 7 from the 8. Vian can get a 1st down without scoring, but they want a touchdown. They need it badly here. Javen is the quarterback. Takes the snap. It's a fake. Oh, it's a busted play. Nobody's there. Javen's in trouble, and he's going to get sacked back at the 17-yard line. That play had no chance. You got to keep the momentum here, though, Clint.
Yeah, just a busted play.
Should have called a timeout there. They were up against the play. They were up against the game or the play clock, and they should have called a timeout. And they rushed it, and nobody. I mean, there are guys going all over the place.
Hey, a lot of credit to that Metro defense, though. Back against the wall there and came up with a stop.
All right, Wolverine defense, it's time, and they gotta hold them here. They've done a good job so far here in the second half, but Metro, you watch, they're gonna start slowing things down with the 20-point lead. 7:26 left in the third. Francis takes the snap. Oh, they fake the handoff. Now he's going to take off and get knocked out of bounds. He gets a couple. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, Teehee and Javen Wright come up and force the runner out of bounds. Hold him to a minimal gain. They're only barely going to give him any. They're going to give him about 2 on the play.
Yeah. Clock is stopped as he went out of bounds. 34-24. It was all Metro in the first half, and so far it's been all Vian here in the second half. Wolverines need some points, and they need a stop. 8 seconds on the play clock. Francis, the quarterback, by himself, puts a man in motion. That's Tad Campbell. He's going to come back to the running back position. There's the snap. It's a football's on the ground. It's picked up by Vian. It's recovered by Solomon Wright, who took out 2 players, and the Wolverines have it right back.
My goodness. Blew up the lineman that he tried to block him, went back and just exploded that play. Blew up the quarterback, picked up the fumble.
Now Metro comes out with a running back. They haven't had a running back all night. They come in, try to hand the ball off twice. They fumbled twice. Well, the first one was a busted play.
Yeah.
Quarterback scrambles, and this time Solomon was like, nope, I'm taking your breakfast, your lunch, and your dinner. Gets the turnover. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Now Diego returns to quarterback position. Ramos, Javen is the running back. Ramos takes the snap, drops back, looks to throw, nothing there, takes off running, has some room, 10, down to about the 5-yard line. He's going to be short of the first down, but it's going to be second and short for Vian, very close to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to spot him at about the 6.
Yeah, they say his knee went down about 6, so he's about a yard short.
About a yard shy of the first down.
Just under 7 to go here in the third. Vian in desperation mode here, but it's been working so far.
Yeah, good run by Ramos that time.
2nd and 1 from the 6. Ramos has people running all over the place again. Hopefully this isn't one of those plays that isn't there. There we go. Diego takes the snap, rolls to his right side, looking downfield, nothing there, throws it at the last second. Touchdown! Wolverines! Justice Retzloff, 6 yards, and Vian has cut the lead to 14.
Boy, Retzloff is so good at that. He gets in there and he finds a little sweet spot in that defense, and he just sits down and just waits for the quarterback to find him.
He's a great zone receiver, possession receiver. He runs his route like he's supposed to, and then he sees, you know what, there's nobody here. I'm going to go here, and then a nice job by Diego to find him in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. And the Wolverines are right here, folks. They're going to go for 2, a chance to cut this lead to just 12. It's going to be a pistol set.
Yeah, we're going to see Lackey line up as a receiver.
Plenty of time. Ramos takes the snap. It's going to be an option pitch to Javen at the last second. Javen cuts inside, gets the 2-point conversion. 6:20 to go in the third quarter. Metro 34, Vian 22. We're back on the Mix 105.1.
Start your day off right with a stop at Sweet Nana's Donuts. Full breakfast menu with everything from donuts, biscuits and gravy, omelets and breakfast burritos to breakfast platters. For lunch, there's always a daily lunch feature for only $6.99 with options like the chicken fried steak, pork chop dinner, hamburger steak dinner, or a cheeseburger basket. Be sure to save room for dessert like cobbler a la mode, hot fudge sundae, banana split, or a cone. Dine in or call in and pick up the drive-through window. It's Sweet Nana's Donuts in Vian.
Northeastern Health System in Sallisaw realizes we all have choices in healthcare. When we are healthy, we laugh harder, we work better, and we take care of each other. So why not choose a hospital that cares for you and your community? You have choices. Choose personal, respectful, and compassionate care at Northeastern Health System in Sallisaw. Your right choice for healthcare, right here at home.
Metro, as Zaven kicks a kick high in the air. It's fielded by Metro at the 20-yard line, and that gets about the 27. I think that was Larry Edwards.
You had Dakota Briggs flying down the field that time, making a big hit on the special teams.
So the Wolverines have come out just a totally different team. 34-22. They cut the lead to 12, and we still got 6 minutes to go, just barely halfway through the third quarter here.
Yeah, they got one man in particular fired up out there.
Big
number 7.
7 is mad.
And
7 is mad. I don't know. Again, I don't know what happened at halftime. That's none of my business. But the coaches have made their.
I don't think there's anybody on the field can block him right now.
Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 28. There's the snap. It's a low snap. In trouble. Francis going to have to avoid a pass. He does. Throws a pass. It's over the head of Junior Simpson. That play, Vian snuffed it out. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
I think Solomon was in the backfield before the ball was on that play. My goodness, just
fast. They have moved him back to nose. He was kind of playing off the ball a little. He's right over the ball now, and that center.
I think he's in that center's head because that center's, boy, he's having a rough time doing anything.
And Francis is lucky that he wasn't down on that play. He almost pulled a Clint Sterner and fumbled the ball.
Yeah, he almost did.
Shout out to Clint if he's listening.
Boy,
my buddy from Northwest Arkansas.
I tell you what, Solomon is just a force.
And the clock is
right
stopped.
Now.
Clock is stopped. That's good. So 2nd and 10 from the 28. Francis takes the snap, drops straight back. He's going to have to step up. He's going to take off running, and he's going to get a few yards, but not much. He's knocked out of bounds. Maybe 2. I don't see a flag. I was waiting on a late hit, but I think it was close, but not quite.
Good play by Solomon again that time. He got double teamed, couldn't fight through it, so he just spun out of it like a running back. Spun out of the block and headed over toward the sideline. in anticipation of the quarterback scrambling over that way.
Only 1 yard. It's 3rd down and 9. The clock, he was out of bounds, but they're going to run the clock. 5:54 to go here in the 3rd quarter. It is all Vian and momentum, but it's still Metro on the scoreboard. 34-22. Francis, the quarterback, all by himself. Takes the snap. Drops back, looking, nothing there, rolls out, looks, throws. Oh, and he found his man Campbell over the outreached hands of the Wolverine defender. It's a 1st down, close to midfield. He got lucky on that
one. Boy, he
one.
did. Just barely got it over. Almost knocked down, tipped, but couldn't get the fingertips on it.
Vian's going to they didn't send as much pressure that time. If I'm Vian, I'm sending it the whole time. Clock is running. 5:23 left here in the 3rd. 34-22 Metro. They get their first down of the 2nd half. They have him best field position of the 2nd half as well. But Vian needs another turnover. There's a snap. Francis throws it over here. Long pass. It's caught by Junior Simpson. Nice tackle by Retzloff. He's going to be to the 41-yard line, close to another 1st down. They may give it to him.
Yeah, really good tackle by Retzloff in open field. Nobody else around to help him either, and didn't get.
Now they put it back
out.
they put it back at the 42, so he's a yard short.
Yeah, didn't get juked out. Got the receiver on the ground. That's what you got to do with these guys because they count on that yards after the reception.
7's getting close, y'all. He is getting close. Francis, as they go back to the 5-wide set. Francis. Well, now they look over to Coach McCoy. 8 seconds on the play clock. They're going to have to hurry up. Francis has it. Drops back. He's in trouble. He's going to take off running. He's got the 1st down, and he's going to get to about the 35. It'll be 1st and 10 Metro, but he paid for it.
Chased down by Sanchez, Dakota Sanchez.
If you're Vian, you cannot let him get in this rhythm.
Yeah, you gotta disrupt them because once they get a couple of 1st downs, they really get a hit of steam rolling.
4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. 34-22 Metro. They have it 1st and 10 from the Vian 35-yard line. Francis takes the snap, looks, throws a pass. It's caught by Junior Simpson, and he's going to get to about the 23-yard line. He'll have another Metro 1st down.
Yeah, taken down by a trio of Wolverine defenders, but not before he got enough yardage for the 1st down.
So 1st and 10 Metro again. I don't know what Metro's adjusted here on this drive, but they're doing a good job of it. So 1st and 10 from the 22. Clock is running, under 4 now. Vian desperately needs a stop here. Francis. Oh, they're going to get him. They changed up the snap count, and they got 7. And anytime 7 makes a mistake, they know who he is.
Oh, yeah.
The entire stadium lets him know. So now it's going to be 1st and 5. And Metro's reeling that momentum back in. 3:25. They start the clock. So they'll snap it with about 3 minutes to go. 1st and 5 from the 17. Francis all by his lonesome. Takes the snap, drops back, looks, double pumps, throws a pass, and it is intercepted! It's intercepted! He has it at the 2-yard line. Wow, Vian needed that.
Wow, what a play.
It was the old tip drill. Woo!
Yeah, I was watching the quarterback down here. Again, look, Solomon basically got tackled on the play by the offensive lineman. He's looking at the official and
that's what
not going to draw the flag.
Coach Wright is out there on the field too, and he is screaming.
Yeah, he literally got tackled.
No play on that one. 38-12. Looks like Gore's season may come to an end. But Vian with a big stop, folks. If they can drive the length of the field and get a touchdown here going into the 4th quarter, it's going to be Katie bar the door. 1st and 10. Maryland Power I. Ramos takes the snap. It's a give to Lackey. Zaven busts through 2 or 3 guys, runs another over, gets up to close to a 1st down.
My goodness. Lackey got hit by a couple of guys, had a couple of them hanging on to him, and then he just lunged forward for about another 2 yards.
That's what we need. We need more of that. Big 24 is ready to go. He's got fresh legs.
Yeah, a little bit of that, and that defense, it softens up that defense. Those are just like body blows in a Mike Tyson fight.
And what they did is they sent Javen out on a basically on a wheel route, and everybody followed him, and they're kind of hoping to have him get some of the attention. Power eyes, snap to give to Javen. Javen this time kind of loses his footing. They didn't give Zaven the first down that time. I think they're going to give Javen the first down this time.
Yeah, I think he got it. Yeah,
they did first down.
Going to move the chains. So clock still rolling. About 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, in the third, too. We're just in the third quarter. 34-22. It was 34-6 at halftime, or 34-8 at halftime.
This is a lot quicker paced quarter than what we saw the first two. The Wolverines taking their time here. Plenty of time on the play clock.
Ball's at the 14 after the interception. 1st and 10. 2 minutes to go. Maryland I. Ramos under center. Takes the snap. It's a give to Zaven. Zaven stutter steps. Oh, and he slipped. He slipped at the 15. He's looking for a flag for a hit, but doesn't get it.
Well, he got ready to get up after the play, and the receiver just shoved him, or the defender shoved him back down.
So he gets 1 yard. Man, if he doesn't slip.
Yeah. Lost his footing. And again, they took and lined Javen up, dotting the I, and they sent him out in motion to the other side away from the play. And, of course, the whole defense's attention goes that way.
2nd and 9 from the 15. Wolverines need a big play here. 12 seconds on the play clock. Ramos takes the snap. It's a give. It's a pitch to Javen, and Javen, no man's land. They read that one a mile away. It's going to be 3rd and long for Vian.
Yeah, good play. That was number 50, Dempsey Gilman.
I think you got to go back with Javen. I mean, when he's at quarterback, it's just a totally different dynamic.
Yeah, and it's like a whole other option that you have there, where he can keep it.
Yeah, it's 3rd down and 15 now for Vian. That's not what they're suited for. They're going to have to hurry up bringing the play in.
Yeah,
the crowd is on their feet, too.
Down to 10 seconds here on the play clock.
Going to have to hurry.
Just now breaking the huddle.
They may have to call a timeout. Yep, Coach Willis is going to come over. Yep, they're going to call a timeout. That's the only bad thing about running those plays in with your quarterback is whenever you have to kind of juggle it, and we saw it at Cascia a lot too. It's just hard to run those plays in.
Good call there by Coach to take the timeout.
Yes. But definitely had to do that.
Avoid a mistake down here inside your own 10-yard line.
You know what they need to do? We saw it at Eufaula. It was a pitch to Javen, and Javen throw one.
Yeah.
Chandler, 21.
See here. Yeah, Marlowe 31-21 over Chandler. That one's in the 4th quarter. Don't have a score on that Eufaula game yet. There we do. Eufaula 35, Victor Christian 21 in the 4th.
Wow, Eufaula looking good.
Here we go. 3rd and 17 officially. Ball's back at the 8-yard line. As the Wolverines have been playing ice hockey the last 2 plays, sliding around all over the place. The crowd is on their feet here in South Tulsa. Ramos in the shotgun. There's the snap. Ramos takes the back, throws a pass downfield. Long pass, throws one way, and the receiver went the other. That was just a complete miscommunication.
Yeah, Glass, the intended receiver.
So Vian cannot take advantage of the interception. They'll have to punt.
Yeah, we'll see Solomon come on to punt from his own end zone.
Yep. 23 left here in the 3rd. Metro still up by 12. Vian clawing their way back. There's a snap. Solomon's kick is high. It's going to be a fair catch by Edwards at the 43-yard line. So that's where Metro will take over at the Vian 43-yard line.
Yeah, good punt by Solomon that time. Not much of a rush by Metro.
You just like having number 7 out there. Whether he's punting or running the ball like we saw a couple of times this year.
Yeah.
So, Vian again, they just need a big play. They've got to stop Metro almost I don't think you can let them score again. Maybe a field goal, but that's it. 18 seconds. Now they have Cook back out there as the quarterback. There's the snap. It's a pitch. Now it's going to be a double reverse. Larry Edwards out here. Vian had it snuffed out, but Edwards is going to get all the way to the 25-yard line. Might have been a hold, but it's not called.
Yeah, outran a defender to the corner and got up the sideline.
Yeah, there was some razzle-dazzle out here on the left side. One of the Wolverines was just completely tackled, and that's going to be the last play of the third quarter. We go to the fourth. It's Metro 34, Vian 22. We're back on the Mix 105.1 and Mix TV Channel 19.
It's time to fall into savings with Auto Finders. They have vehicles for every personality and occasion in stock and ready for you. They've got cars, trucks, SUVs, and more to fit any budget. Auto Finders is proud to be family owned and operated. This means they make the deals that other big dealerships just can't. Fall into a new ride. Fall into a great deal. Visit AutoFindersOK.com. Fall into Auto Finders and Power Sports. Your search ends here.
Technology was just as important in 1959 when this beauty rolled off the assembly line. The Armstrong app lets you look at all your accounts, even accounts from other banks. If you see something that looks suspicious, you can shut off your debit card. If we see something suspicious, we'll send you a text. You can still visit the bank or make a deposit in person, but the Armstrong app lets you make a deposit from anywhere and use that money in minutes. Armstrong Bank. Safe, secure, and pretty darn cool.
Well, we head to the fourth quarter. It was all Vian in the third, but Metro has it 1st and 10 from the Wolverine 23-yard line. They're up 34-22.
Yeah, Vian won that third quarter 14-0, so
yeah,
got to keep it up.
They need one more of those quarters. They're very capable of that happening. They have had forced two turnovers, but have not taken advantage of either one of them. Here we go. It's 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. See which quarterback comes out for Metro. It's looking like it's going to be Francis, number 12. Kirk Francis, the sophomore. Wolverines kind of in just a weird defense formation. Francis, quick throw. It's going to be caught. Oh, Penland gets out of it. Vian had it red. Now we're going to have a hold all over them. There's two flags come in.
Well, that pass almost intercepted.
Yeah, it was read perfectly by the Vian defense, and then somehow Penland spun his way out of it, and then there was just a straight tackle. Probably two holds on that play.
Yeah, Penland, boy, he's just a really good receiver.
He's a big kid, too. There's the hold. Still going to be first down, but it's going to be first in a long way.
Yeah, that hold was in the backfield, so going to back it up quite a ways.
See where they spotted at. They're going to put it all the way back at the 39-yard line. So a 16-yard loss. It's going to be, that's one thing about throwing these screens and everything is, your quarterback is typically, several yards back when he's backpedaling, and then whenever they actually might have got the quarterback for the hold, but we'll see. 1st and 26 from the 39. Vian needs a stop. I know I've been saying it all night, but they need one here. They need one in a big way. There's the snap. Francis going to be taken out. He throws it like the ball's in the air, and it is knocked away. Was it caught?
No, it was in and out of the hands.
Almost intercepted by two Wolverines. Solomon had the quarterback. He just threw it again. Threw it.
Yep, in and out of the hands of Teehee. And I think Mays over there as well. My goodness.
2nd and 26 from the 39. Clock is stopped at 11:33. It's 34-22 Metro in front.
Yeah, Solomon couldn't quite get to him, reached an arm out and just barely got him by the jersey and yanked him down.
Metro taking their time, getting no huddle, but they kind of bring the plays in too with a receiver. Francis remains the quarterback. Man in motion. There's the snap. Francis dropping back. Here comes Solomon. He's going to get him! Sacks him back at the 47-yard line! That's an 8-yard loss. It's going to be 3rd and forever for Metro.
Solomon chose the guns after that one.
He didn't sack him. He threw him, pushed him to the ground.
He beat a double team at the line, and then one of these receivers came over and tried to pick him up, and that wasn't happening. Blew him up.
Back at the 46. It's going to be third down and, well, let's see, 31 officially. No, that's not right. They got it on the – it's at the 40. Yeah, third and 33.
My goodness.
If you're Metro here, why do you run a draw or something?
I think you do. I think you just be careful.
I don't
and
think
then
that's
try
in their MO. They only got 5 seconds on the play clock.
I think you play it safe and then maybe try to pooch punt it.
Francis takes the snap. Here comes Solomon. It's going to be a screen. It's caught by Penland. He's got room, but nice tackle out there by number 1, Javen Wright. And Metro will have to punt, I believe. I don't know what they're going to do here.
Yeah, I don't know either. I think I would, but you never know. They're sending in some,
here comes
some
the
different
punter.
personnel
Here comes number 83, Caden Combs. He's already had 1 block tonight, and Solomon Wright is going to have to start paying rent in the Metro Christian backfield because he has been there the entire second half.
You get 2 dangerous return men back again, Glass and Wright.
Yeah, Javen and Joe sure could use a spark right now. That kicker is way back there. There's the snap. It's going to be almost blocked again. It's going to be fielded by Javen at the 12. He's going to cut back one side. He's across the 20, 25 out of bounds. So decent starting field position for Vian. Probably going to put it about the 27-yard line.
Yeah, nice return. Looked like he was just going to fair catch it, but he decided to go ahead and field it and shook a tackle and made something happen.
So here we go. They're going to put it at the 28. No, it's the 27. The scoreboard guy's about a yard off, and it's that 10 of glass, I'm telling you. It's hard to see out there. First and 10 from the 27-yard line. Vian, 9:49 left. They trail by 12. Their defense has played lights out in the second half. They've held Metro scoreless. If you got a big trick play, this is the time to try it.
Yeah, you got to get the ball out to Javen out in space.
Ramos takes the snap, drops straight back, throws a pass that has a man wide open. It's T. It's caught to the 41-yard line of Metro. Big play.
Yeah, he had Javen on a wheel route as well, but saw Teehee break open. I think Javen ran that wheel route and kind of froze that defender and allowed Teehee to sneak past him.
Teehee's been playing tight. He's been streaking wide open. They put it back at the 42. First and 10, Vian. And if you keep hitting some of these passes, that'll open up that run game. Ramos, snap, drops back. There's a flag on the play, maybe offsides. Ramos is going to take off. He's going to get on his feet. 30, he's still on. 25, stiff arms a man to the 20-yard line. It's 22. It's either going to be illegal formation or offsides. What's it going to be here?
I think it's going to be offsides on the defense, or they would have. I think they would have blown the play dead. Let's see here. What a run there by Ramos, though.
Looks like it's coming back against Vian. I think it's going to be illegal formation.
There is a flag on the play.
Stiff-armed a man at the end of that play. The Metro coaching staff wanting a face mask call on that as well, but didn't get it.
Illegal formation against the Wolverines. Darn it. Still, though, got plenty of time and momentum here.
Well, and you got this defense on their heels here, and you got to – they're going to call a false start.
Yeah, okay, that's not right because there was a false start. They wouldn't let the play.
Exactly.
It's illegal formation. You know, you get the spinning of the arms could be false start, illegal formation, illegal procedure, but it's going to be a 5-yard penalty.
That's going to push it back to the 47.
So first and 15, Vian. Clock runs with 9:15 to go. They have 2 timeouts, but they need a big score here. Ramos all by himself. Takes the snap, drops straight back. Now he's going to take off running, quarterback keeper. He's going to put his head down and get to about the 42, so he got the penalty yardage back.
Yeah, so that'll bring up a 2nd and 10.
Woodland has defeated Gore, ending the Pirate season 38-18. 2nd and 10 for Vian. Javen brings in the play. We're under 9 now. They need to score, but they need to get it kind of quick. Ramos with Lackey now as his running back. Javen split out wide, takes the snap. Looks, throws a pass down the middle. Has Joe out there. Oh, just off his hands. It was double covered, but Joe still almost brought it in. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yeah, he had both of the defenders beat just over his fingertips. Couldn't bring it in. Glass still campaigning for a pass interference call, but not going to get it.
This is 4 down territory for Vian. So they got 2 plays to get 10 yards.
You think you want to at least try to pick up half of it here to make it a 4th and manageable.
No turnovers. Clock is stopped. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left. 34-22 Metro. Vian has it 3rd and 10 from the Patriot 42-yard line. Ramos, pistol set, takes the snap. It's a gift to Lackey. Zaven's going to run, and he's going to fight off defenders. He's dragging him. It's close to a 1st down. It'll depend on the spot.
Wow.
He's going to be just a little short, I believe.
Lackey hit at about the line of scrimmage practically, ran over a couple defenders, carried some defenders.
He's about a half a yard short, so it's 4th down. That's not 4th and 2, fella. That's 4th and 1, maybe. Vian, they need the 1st down here. They're going to go to the power I, Maryland I formation. Ramos under center, takes the snap. It's a give to Javen, who's almost hitting the backfield. I think he got the 1st down,
got it.
barely.
They're going to give it to him on forward progress.
Yeah, they're going to give him the forward progress to the 31, so here we go.
Wow, that defender back there quick in the backfield, though, almost blew up that play. But
nice move by Javen to sidestep it. So 1st down, Wolverines right at between the 30 and 31. They got to hurry, though. 7:45 in counting, trailing by 12. They need 2 scores. They need a score, a stop, and a score. Now Zaven is the quarterback. He will take the snap, puts a man in motion. There's the snap. Oh, they give it to Javen. Javen's looking to throw it. Nobody's there, so he'll just take off, and he will get out of bounds. Oh, he may have a late hit. They're not going to call it, but he did get out of bounds. But they were trying to give that to Javen and have him throw it. Nobody was there, though.
Yeah, nobody there. Good job not forcing it down the field and just taking what you can get, getting out of bounds.
Got about 4 yards there, so it's going to be 2nd and 6. Clock is stopped with 7:19 to go.
Well,
now they're going to run it.
They're going to wind it.
Ramos and Javen both come out. Here we go. They're going to line up the same formation. Zaven is the quarterback. Puts Javen in motion. They fake it to him. Now Zaven will take off running. He puts his head down. He's still going, but he'll get a few. He's going to be short of the 1st down. Vian's got to get going here because Clint Time is 2. It's ticking away.
Yeah, it took about 6 defenders to get Lackey down that time. They lined up in that same thing, ran the same formation, motion with Javen. Faked it, giving it to him that time. Good play call. 3rd and 2.
Here we go, 3rd and 2 from the 23. Vian needs a 1st down here. Ramos is the quarterback. Zaven will be the running back. I think that's Javen all the way up top. Snap, Ramos drops, looks, throws a pass. No, it's going to be a quarterback keeper, and he's going to get the 1st down, but he got hammered.
He earned it.
He got the 1st down to the 19. It'll be 1st and 10 Wolverines.
Yeah, he had Joe Glass streaking down the middle of the field open. Couldn't find him. Wolverines up on the ball quick.
Yeah, now this is what we need to see out of him. Ramos still the quarterback. Takes the snap, drops back, throws a pass out there. Retzloff is there, and it is intercepted by Metro in the end zone, and that may do it. Oh, man, Clint, that's a heartbreaker.
That's tough.
Not much you could say about that one. Just a good play there by Metro.
Yeah, good coverage down the field. Good job getting his head around and coming back for that ball.
5:51 left. Vian has 2 timeouts, but Metro will have it 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Unless the Wolverines can pull a turnover out here somewhere, it's going to be an uphill battle.
Well, you know, that's one thing, though, Metro. They're not built for milking a lead and playing it safe.
No, that's true. Francis will be the quarterback. No, and they got Solomon again.
Yeah, that's smart. Smart to get him on the snap count.
I think he figured it out, and now Metro knows that, and they've changed the count up, and now it's 1st and 5. So Gore has been eliminated. Let's see here. Spyro has been eliminated, 50-27. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper and a slide by Francis. Gets up to the 26. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Yeah, met by Sanchez.
Again, Metro's a smart team. They're gonna try to use all this clock that they can. Vian's had their chances in the second half.
They have. Well, they really need to put some points on the board off some of those turnovers.
Yeah, they're gonna look back on that, and they can't pull this out and think of what could have been. Francis all by himself. Takes the snap, drops. It's going to be a fake screen. He throws it incomplete. It's intended for Junior Simpson. So it's going to stop the clock with 5:08 to go.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that ball. His receiver couldn't handle it.
Well, he faked the screen to the right, was looking to the left, but it was covered by Vian. So he had three guys on a screen, and the third option just dropped it.
Yeah, he fired it in there to him. 3rd down here, Wolverines desperately need a stop here.
Big 3rd and 3.5. Francis takes the snap, looking, throws a pass, and it is caught. Needed 3.5, got 4.
Smart play by that receiver. You see that all too often. Those receivers will run that route just a little too short. Made sure he got past the stick and made the catch.
Yep, they run the clock. 5 minutes to go here in the 4th. 34-22 as Vian has fought back hard here in the second half, but they need a miracle right now, folks. Still have 2 timeouts. Metro up on the ball, though. They're going to try to draw them off sides. Vian didn't fall for it. 10 on the play clock. 5 on the play clock. They line up. Francis, they were moving. That should be a false start. There's going to be a pass, and it's going to be caught by Corer. He's going to be dragged down at the 36. But both the receivers were moving over here.
They were. A good tackle by Retzloff for a short gain. Be about a 3-yard gain.
It's going to be 2nd and 7, but it should be 1st and 15.
Clock still rolling.
Right in front of the side judge, too. That annoys me.
Clock still rolling. Going to go down under 4 here before they snap the ball. Vian with 2 timeouts left.
Francis again. They move back to that 5-wide set. 2nd and 7 from the 35. There's the snap. Francis, quarterback keeper all the way. Solomon has him down at the 30. He didn't have to tackle him. Francis just ducked down at the 30, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, he wisely just went down on that one.
So it's going to be 3rd and 12.
He's had enough of number 7 tonight. 3.5. They can take it under 3 here right at 3 minutes before they have to snap it.
That would be the wise decision. If they can get a first down here, that may be Katie bar the door, though. Francis stands at his own 25, takes the snap, looking downfield. Solomon hits him. It's complete. It's going to be a first down. Corer out of the backfield, and that just might do it.
Yeah, it may well. Wolverines with 2 timeouts, but down 2 scores.
Yeah. Three minutes and counting. Metro, you're not going to snap at 20 on the play clock. It's going to be down to 2.5 before they snap it. As the Wolverines, man, they had every chance. If you go back, they're going to call a timeout. It's going to be a timeout, Vian. We'll take it with them. We'll be back on the Mix 105.1.
Whether it's time for your child's first eye exam, need to update your prescription, there's no clearer choice than the Optometry Department at Sallisaw Health and Wellness. Dr. Austin Byram and his staff provide excellent care with a hometown touch. The Optometry Department offers a wide selection of frames and contact lenses at very affordable prices. Most vision and medical insurances are accepted. However, if you don't have insurance, they also offer a sliding pay scale based solely on your income. Sallisaw Health and Wellness Optometry. Comprehensive eye care for the entire family.
Our pride, you're never just a number. You're more than a face in the crowd. When you join our pride, you become a member of our community, a community with a rich history and a vibrant future. When you join our pride, you'll get the education and the experience you need to turn your ambition into reality. Embrace your potential to get the career and the life you want. Join the pride at the University of Arkansas, Fort Smith.
the fourth quarter. Metro leads 34-22. They have it 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line. Vian desperately needed a stop. Almost had it, but again, it's like the Metro's just been an inch ahead of them. There's the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Corer, maybe the first legit handoff of the night, and he's going to get maybe a couple to the 47. Levi Career, and it's going to be 2nd and about 8. And Vian will take their final timeout with 2:27 left. We mentioned Poto got beat.
Yeah.
So the defending Class 4A champions are out, so there'll be a new champion there.
Another 4A4 team. It looked like Hilldale down 34-28 late to Cushing.
I think Eufaula's going to win. Spiro got beat. Gore got beat. It's not looking good for Vian, so.
Looks like Stigler and Eufaula maybe the only two area teams still in it.
Yeah, and you look back, at this game plan, it's just something about this Metro team that just
gets in their heads.
And then with Vian, it's just like the first quarter and a half were just a complete disaster.
Yeah.
Just like in the state championship.
Yeah,
and if you could go back and just make one positive play there, it makes all the difference in the world. But we all know that football is just like any other sport. It's all about momentum. And Metro got it, and they didn't let it go. And Vian's had it in the second half, but they need a big turnover. Francis takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Career, and he's going to get just destroyed back at the 44-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and long, but doesn't matter. The clock's running. 2:15 and counting.
He got met by Butler and Nick Hughes, and Solomon joined in there at the end. They can take it down almost to a minute and a half.
Oh, yeah. Under 2 now. Vian has no timeouts. Metro still has all 3. They're going to hurry up to the line. Francis tries to draw him off sides. Cannot do it, so he'll look to the side. Looking for a play. I think Coach McCoy is going to call a timeout. And he will. You can't take him to the house, so why not use him as the clock? Well, should have stopped about 5 seconds ago when they let it keep running, so it's down to 1 minute and 36 seconds left in this game. Man, if the Wolverines could have scored on that last drive,
yeah,
it's a whole different game. I mean, I'm stating the obvious there, but just you look back and then, they had it 1st and goal and couldn't get in either, so it's, I don't know. Just a bad matchup. I've said that several times tonight, just a bad matchup. But there's a lot of teams out there that would like to be playing on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I tell you what, there's a team that can run this offense as well as what this Metro team does. There's not a lot of teams out there defensively that can, at the high school level, that can match up with that.
No, it's like a college team, this Metro, as far as like the way they run their offense. Everything going. Let's see, Eufaula has won. Marlowe has defeated Chandler, so the winner of this game will play Marlowe next week. Not sure where that game. If Metro wins, I don't know where it'll be. If Vian wins, it's supposed to be in Vian, but we'll see. But just 1.5 minutes left here. 3rd and 10 for Metro. Cook is back out there at quarterback. Colton Cook takes the snap. Drops back. Now he's rolling to his left. Going to try to get a first down. He will not get it. He's going to be just short, but the clock is running.
Yeah, to bring up a 4th and 1, but clock will go under a minute before they snap it again.
I bet they go for it. I would. I wouldn't punt it.
Yeah,
I would not give Vian any chances. We'll see what they do. Cook is going to stay out there at quarterback. It's 4th and 1. We have a timeout. Who's calling a timeout? I think Vian's trying to, but they don't have any timeout.
They don't have any.
Not sure what's going on there. Nope. So now they're going to be able to take it all the way down.
Here comes Coach Willis out on the field following the referee. He wants to have a word with the referee.
Yeah, I don't know what he's mad about. He is upset. I think he's mad because they stopped the clock. The play clock was down to about 8 seconds, and then they stopped it for some reason, and then that pumped it back to 25. So Francis, it's going to be a timeout by Coach McCoy with just 36 seconds left.
Yeah, Coach Willis, he still wanting to have a word with the referee.
Just wasn't the Wolverines' night.
No, it wasn't. And, it's for as well as they played in the second half, they just dug themselves into too big of a hole in that first half. And, I mean, this is a good ball club, this Metro Christian.
Yeah, you can't let that happen in playoff games. And Metro is, I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen, but they're rubbing it in a little bit. It's been that way all night long. It's been chippy out there. You hope at the end you hope that's only during the game, and after the game they can virtually shake hands, and because we saw that last year at the championship game. It was kind of the same way, but after the game, it was all handshakes and hugs and good jobs. But we'll see. Vian has the reputation of being a tough team. Kind of fight you toe-to-toe, punch you in the mouth type of team. I don't mean literally. I mean figuratively. That's kind of the reputation.
Just a
and
physical,
when anytime, and they're the best. They're number one. And when you beat them, you rub it in a little. That's just the way it goes. And you got to remember, these are just kids out there, folks. Just kids. And if we've learned anything from this year, we never know when the next game might be. Fourth and 1. If Metro can get the first down here, they won't have to snap it again. There's the snap. It's going to be a first down, and that's going to wrap it up as Cook will get down to the 41. The clock will stop while they move the chains, but that's going to do it. Your final score, it's going to be Metro 34, Vian 22, as the clock is running, and they don't even have to snap it. They're just going to walk off the field. I think. Nope, they're not. Coach McCoy is bringing them over, so that's going to be the final play of the game as the clock ticks away. And that will end the season for the Vian Wolverines. They will finish with a record of 9-2. 34-22, Metro wins. We'll take a quick timeout, wrap this season up on the Mix 105.1.
Are you looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Sallisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, ICTC can easily be found near you. For more information, call 918-775-9119. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
Northeastern Health System in Sallisaw realizes we all have choices in healthcare. When we are healthy, we laugh harder, we work better, and we take care of each other. So why not choose a hospital that cares for you and your community? You have choices. Choose personal, respectful, and compassionate care at Northeastern Health System in Sallisaw. Your right choice for healthcare, right here at home.
Start your day off right with a stop at Sweet Nana's Donuts. They offer a full breakfast menu with everything from donuts, biscuits and gravy, omelets and breakfast burritos to breakfast platters. For lunch, there's always a daily lunch feature for only $6.99 with options like the chicken fried steak, pork chop dinner, hamburger steak dinner, or a cheeseburger basket. Be sure to save room for dessert like cobbler a la mode, hot fudge sundae, banana split, or a cone. Dine in or call in and pick up the drive-thru window. It's Sweet Nana's Donuts in Vian.
And we're back here at Metro Christian Academy, where the Patriots end the Vian Wolverines season 34-22. Clint, man, the second half went great for Vian. They held Metro to just, 68 yards of offense in the second half, but unfortunately it just dug too big of a hole, and the Wolverines season ends.
Yeah, they won. They won that second half 14-0. But, they were down 34-8 at the half, so they just kind of dug themselves too deep of a hole in that first half to get out of.
Yeah, 4 turnovers for Vian, 2 for Metro. Only 183 yards of offense. We won't get into the particulars. 41 yards for Javen Wright rushing, 94 yards for Ramos passing. But not a good night for Vian. That's just, it happens sometimes. But you generally want to have those games during the season, not in the postseason. Sure. But again, you got to give credit to Metro. They got a great team here. Coach McCoy, they're in they're in a good spot here. They're in a good spot. They got great support from their fans, and so it's a well-oiled machine, and it's tough to stop.
We were talking about it in as well coached as they are, and as they don't make a lot of mistakes. They don't hurt themselves too bad. That offense, you see it at the collegiate level even. That's a hard offense to defend, much less, there's not many high school teams out there that can defend. They have the athletes across the from sideline to sideline to be able to defend an offense like this.
Just a bad game for Vian, great game for Metro. Vian fought back hard. They actually held Metro scoreless in the second half. Again, the second half was great for Vian. Unfortunately, the first half, again, just too big of a hole. And, they'll go back and watch this game, and they were so close on so many plays, and Metro just found a way.
Yeah, they were, like you said, it's just like they were a half a second ahead, just a step ahead all night long. A lot, especially in the first half, every bounce went Metro's way, and, it's just tough.
It is. So we're going to take a quick timeout and name our McDonald's player of the game here on the Mix 105.1.
You could give everyone what they love to eat, all in one meal. Yeah, everyone. Oh, all that deliciousness with less deciding and more enjoying. All that dipping, all that crispiness, all in one meal. That's what I call the easy-to-please meal. So make room on the table and enjoy the 20-piece Chicken McNuggets, 4 McChicken sandwiches, and a basket of fries for only $12.99. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
And welcome back as we name your McDonald's player of the game. And Clint, we both turned around and looked at each other. We got to give it to Solomon Wright. He's I don't think he's ever won player of the week, maybe once a few years ago. But congratulations to big number 7, man. You can't say he didn't try. He was out there, and not that the rest of the team didn't either. But the defense runs through number 7, and he played lights out.
He took over the second half for sure.
He did. He was blocking punts. He was throwing guys around. So that's good for you. As you hopefully he'll be up there playing for your Razorbacks next year on the hill, and maybe he'll be. I know this. Anybody with that kind of speed and size is going to get a chance to play. So we wish Solomon well as he takes that next step to collegiate football. And again, I want to thank the Hadleys for sponsoring our player of the week. I think they've done it every year that we've done this, and cannot thank them enough. Also, Vian T-shirt Company for sponsoring the pregame and halftime. Also, Auto Finders and Roland sponsoring the scoreboard, and all of our fantastic sponsors out there that have been here with us all year long. This was new this year, folks. We made the call about July that we were going to add the live streaming to the radio. Me and Clint and Locke and Greg back in the studio. It was we were doing good with radio, but you got to stay ahead of the times. And we knew with the situation we were in with COVID that a lot of people weren't going to be able to make it out, and so we decided to add a couple of cameramen. Jacob has been with us all year. We used Marshall some, Kale some. Mason's been with us the last couple of games, and Christian has been our producer all year long, and we've been glad to have it. Of course, Locke on the stats. It's been fun.
It has been.
We've had some growing pains, but it's been fun.
Yeah, it's a little more involved with the setup and a lot more wrinkles to get ironed out. We had a few wrinkles tonight leading right up to kickoff, but we got it ironed out and it was all right.
That's good though. It's a good thing about this team we have here, guys. We're not fancy. We're outside. It's cold. We don't care. We just want to bring the games to everybody out there and to get these kids the exposure that they deserve. But unfortunately, all our teams are eliminated now, and that's going to wrap it up for Game of the Week this year. All our listeners, we got some loyal listeners and viewers out there. Thank you so much. It's been fun. When this season started, we didn't know. We were literally playing it week by week. Normally, me and our boss, our owners, Darren and Kim Gardner, we sit down and we set out a schedule. Me and Clint kind of go over it. And Couldn't do that this year. Games were getting canceled every week, so we literally would pick a game on Monday and have a backup game behind it. And fortunately, we only had one game get canceled, but it was a week when our backup to the backup got canceled as well, and that was the Vian Spiral game. But all our schools, we did a media day this year, which went over great. I'm sure we'll do that again. And, of course, game of the week, transfers from football to basketball now. But give us a little time to catch our breaths and say hello to our wives and see them for a little bit. And we will definitely be back out there at some point for game of the week. So, again, thanks to all the schools we've been to. We've been all over the place this year. And just thank you to everybody for allowing us to do this. And we appreciate it. Trust me, folks. We love doing this, but we can't do it without the support of our sponsors, our owners, and, of course, you, the viewer and the listener. So thank you so much. And what's been hopefully a year that we'll never have to go through again. Hopefully this stuff is almost behind us, and we can look forward to 2021 and then some basketball here real soon. So just keep an eye out as we start to try to get a schedule together for that. So, Clint, man, it's been fun.
It has, as always.
As always. We sure wish it was in a few weeks from now down in Edmond, but unfortunately that's not going to be the case. So for tonight, for Jacob, Mason, for Christian, for Locke, for Greg back in the studio, for Clint, signing off for the year, I'm JP. You've been watching the Game of the Week on the Mix 105.1 and Mix TV Channel 19.